The Rap Roundtable.
Ah, yes. Another installment of Monday Night Raw. We on the Rap Roundtable. It's your guy, Jarv, alongside the Rap Stop.
What up?
We need a balance.
Yo.
For the sake of clarity, we were waiting on Mesito this whole time, but he's not ready yet, so we just decided to take off. We was trying to be fair to our guy. You know, I know they like the quartet, so I wanted to make sure they had all four of us at the top, but time is of the essence, so we have to keep it moving.
Yeah.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe option, hit the notification bell. New York and hip hop's #1 podcast. One's up in the chat, one's up wherever you at. Rap Roundtable Energy. Follow us across social media. Lock in all things Rap Roundtable. My guys, how y'all feeling this weekend, man? Weather's beautiful. I know y'all was out in the mix, feeling good about life.
Yes, man. I didn't get a chance to see the Odyssey, so I went on Sunday to see one of my favorite movies, A Space Odyssey 2001, in full 70 millimeter film. It was immaculate, good vibes, dope weekend. Dean?
Yeah.
How was your weekend, Dean?
How was your
my fault. I'm trying to fix some shit on my computer. Yo, it was good. Yesterday was my pop's birthday, man.
Shout out Pop Dukes.
Yeah, man. He got 9 kids. He got 3 of us in the mix. Went over to the crib, kicked it, you know what I'm saying? Had a good vibe. You know, the Lism was in the air. Shout out to Pops. Shout out to my brothers, man. Had a good vibe. Tim pulled up on niggas. You know, it was a good energy, man. Good vibe yesterday.
Shout out to the guy, Tim. You know, one day we got to just have Tim pull up and just power with us. I know he got opinions.
You, man.
I know Tim got opinions.
You know, Tim been with us from the beginning on the listen, too, so that's fire.
That's a fact. Yeah. He's seen the progression. He's seen the growth. Comfortable enough to shoot at us in person when we was talking too much about a particular rapper. That's when I knew he really watched. You know what I mean?
Shout out my brother.
Shout out to the homie Tim. Good guy. Real shit. Good guy. You know what I mean? I can't complain. I had a good weekend as well. I partook in the weather. I took a little drive out to LA. In fact, I was on the edge of Harlem, like literal edge of Harlem. I was on 108th and Lex last night. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I linked up with our homie Eddie. Tapped in with him and shit. Okay. You know what I mean? See our guy. He's doing well. He got himself a nice little apartment set up over there. So I got the Mac out. His ladies, she might as well be a bartender. The drink she made, immaculate. Good vibes on an Upper East Side, if you will. We can't call it Harlem because it's not 110th. So we're gonna call it the upper East Side. You know what I mean?
Shout out to any real Knicks fan.
108th and Lex.
And that's still considered
Harlem, right?
Still considered, yeah.
I know technically like 110th. You know what I mean?
103rd is like
anything above 106 is El Barrio. East Harlem.
Fair play. All right, so George in the chat, East Harlem. So I was technically in Harlem last night.
Yes, sir.
And I drove all the way up there. You know, I don't be liking to go north too often. I like to go east and west. But y'all had me going north, and the weather held up. I thought it was gonna be nasty for a second, but it worked out. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, let's get into this pod activity. We got the homie Dom a Dozen pulling in, big time interview. Salute. He's dropping this Friday. He's been promoting this album for at least close to a year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And we had a chance to sit down with Dom a couple weeks ago, and I told him we would connect on that interview and we'd wait until around the time for him to drop the album because it just makes sense. If you drop it this week, let's not put the album, the interview out like 5 days before it drops. I mean, like 3 weeks before it drops. Let's put it out like 5 days before it drops. Yeah. So with that being said, tap in. Dom does a great interview, great vibes, good guy. You know what I mean? One of the few dudes you come across that's not a dickhead in this rap shit. And good to have quality bills with Dom. But yeah, we're going to do our top 5. It's top 5 season, people. It's been slow, the news cycle. News has been slow, but the music has been churning out. Artists are touring. Things are moving in the hip-hop landscape. So, with that being said, I think it's time for us to get into that top 5 energy and who our top 5 rappers are at the moment. So, of course, you know, we always set the table and we give the full clear out to Sid the Rap Snob to set the tone and give us his 5 right now. We're not even doing none of that weird B-dot shit and this special parameters. We just thinking about the league and who we think are the top 5 guys. August 3rd, 2026. Who do we think the top 5 guys are as of this particular second? So Sid the Rap Snob, you're going first.
Well, I'm a little torn, and I was hoping somebody else would go ahead of me so I could sort of feed off like where their head is at, how they see the landscape. But fuck it, I'm gonna just go straight from the hip, and my list is just gonna be who I'm checking for. My list is gonna be like who, if they drop an album tomorrow, who am I gonna be most excited for, right? So. Number one, is it really any surprise? Maybe I might want to take a guess or two. Y'all won't even need two guesses. Kenny is the number one rapper in the game still to this day. Ever since 2024, nothing has changed. If he drops an album tonight at midnight, the entire world is going to stop. Kenny is the number one rapper. That's, to me, that's in the landscape, that's everywhere. You know what I mean? It's basically written into the fabric of rap right now. So I got Kendrick at number one. Beyond that, in terms of like the mainstream right now, we all know I'm not checking for any more Drake. He already dropped 3 albums that I could care less about. So what's he gonna drop? A 6-pack? 6 albums next, right? You're just gonna keep doubling them up. 12 albums after that. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit, right? J. Cole, shouts to J. Cole. He's on his tour run right now, right? People coming out for him in droves. People saying he's a great live performer, right? Has great stage presence. I forgot who I was listening to saying that they didn't realize that J. Cole was such a great performer. All right, cool. But the fall off to me was not what it was all gassed up to be. So I'm not too excited to hear no new Cole either, whether it's his own songs, an album, a Lucy, a freestyle, even a guest appearance. I'm not really too geek to hear that shit. So from the top 3, right, is Kendrick. Beyond that, I'm going straight to the underground. I think Conway the Machine is in the best shape of his career lyrically, right? He just dropped not just, but he recently dropped Can't Kill God with Bullets. Album was incredible, He keeps dropping freestyles on his IG page. Every single one of them phenomenal. He might, pound for pound, Conway might really be the nicest rapper in the game right now. So I got Conway on my top 5. Next, Sock It to My Pocket, man. That shit that album got me in a chokehold right now. I'm not even gonna hold you. Rome Streets, not that we didn't already know how nice he was, right? But there's something about this album upon re-listening, and when you really start putting all of the lyricism, the literary devices, all the bars, all the way that he, pieces together all his rhymes, he's a technician, man. He's a technician. He's a Shogun. He's getting into that Shogun kind of level right now with the bars. So the album is fire. He definitely showed me a couple of extra techniques that I didn't think he had, a couple of extra lanes that I didn't think he would go down. He reached into a few new bags on the album. So I got Rome Streets in my top 5. Next up, he's getting more attention for the hooks lately than the raps and the bars, but I still got to have Stove God Cooks in my top 5 right now. Still highly anticipated, even with all the all the stories and antics and the back and forth between him and the label. And first, we was on his side, but then it turns out that maybe he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do as an artist, so the label might have a point. All of that is, when it comes down to the raps all of that is neither here nor there. Stove God Cooks has consistently dropped fire every time he drops something, whether it's bars, his own songs, or hooks, or features, whatever it is. Stove God Cooks, man. And the last one, just to round it out, it wouldn't be me if I didn't put this man. If Nas drops a new project right now, I'm still here for it, 100%. I'll be super excited about it. Nas also in a lyrical shape that we have not seen him in possibly decades. So that's my top 5, man. That's where I'm going with it. You know, that's where my mind is at right now in terms of who I'm excited to see in the landscape right now. Kendrick, Conway the Machine, Rome Streets, Stove God Cooks, Nas.
Okay, I'm not mad at that at all. See, we need you to be the responsible one as usual,
right?
And document. You know that you're the best at documenting and making sure that we don't lose track,
of course,
of everything. Yeah. D need to balance since it set the tone. He gave you a nice wide array of optionality with his 5. Who do you have as your 5 right now?
There's some similarities, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna throw 38 in there. You know, I know it's been a rough time. It's been a rough time. It's been a tragedy of a time. It's been a rough week or 2 weeks, but you know what I'm saying? Prior to all this, bro, like you couldn't tell me nothing bad about the nigga. Like in terms of like albums, the Shot and Stab 2, the 8 Shots, like all the shit before that, he's just really been on fire. He was like active on the scene. You get what I'm saying? It really felt like he was outside. There's rappers he's been out way after that are in that same lane that it just feels like he just has more of a presence than them in terms of just being outside, being around, dropping music consistently, linking with other artists. He just seems to be present in the game. And I know he had a rough little patch with the whole Jimmy, Joe, Jada shit, but in terms of just overall rapping, I fuck with it. I know his delivery may irk some of y'all. Understood, can't knock it. It is what it is. Some people like it, some people don't. But I like it. And up until this shit, I thought he was firing on all cylinders. I'm throwing Rome Streets in there. Same everything Sid said and more. Like, I feel like it was a nigga already like listening to, but now he just cleaned up. This so polished, you know what I'm saying? So like he graduated. You feel me? The bars, the presence, the lyricism. I always say like niggas who have great lyrics, great bars, don't let that be your only cast. You know what I'm saying? Throw a couple more fishing rods in the pool, bro. Like throw some song making ability, throw some sonics, make people want to press play outside of just like I want to hear bars. When somebody say I want to hear a song about my head to, they should listen to you too. Press play on that. Rome Streets, Sock It to My Pocket, Fire. Freddie Gibbs.
Nice.
RBT.
Good pick.
Never hasn't let me down in years. Like, to be honest, shout out to Lang. He said he bought all the stock 1,000 years ago. You know, he wasn't wrong. If you told me I'd be like this deep in my Freddie Gibbs fandom, you know what I'm saying? Like I would have said you're on drugs, but I'm here. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I like that Drake album more than a lot of niggas do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give Drizzy up there. Like he's running the charts now. He's back. The haters have quieted a little. Sin is not as frisky as he used to be. You know what I'm saying? He's calmed down too. Say what you want. People like the album, even if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Not talking to Sin, talking to like the masses. I know Drake got a lot of people that don't like him. And that's absolutely fine.
The masses love it. It's the most popular album.
But the masses all fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? There's some joints on there.
Don't worry about the masses.
Do I hear every song on replay? No. Do I hear? But when I'm in my travels outside of that, the shebang joint comes on crazy.
It's the niche folks.
I need some clarity though. I need some clarity. Yeah. The masses or the masses?
Damn. I feel you, Sin.
I need clarity.
The masses.
Which one did y'all say?
Yes.
The masses with the E. Copy.
Yes. Copy. And number 5, Hove. Like, bruh, like, we're only 2 weeks out.
No music, you picking Hove?
You know, all right, let me explain.
I'm gonna let you cook, but I'm asking the questions that the chat would ask. You know what I mean?
You know why? You know why? Because I already had it on my list. But when Sis said the whole hope you get an album from shit, I was like, fuck it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If we could throw Kenny up there, I'm throwing Hove in there. Like we're 2 weeks removed from that concert, bro, and I'm still in a frenzy. Some people calling it Hovid. They calling it Hovid, bro. We got Hovid. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been 2 weeks. I'm still tapping back into the old music. I am anticipating album. I don't think it's gonna drop this year, but I am anticipating an album to come soon. It's not. I feel like he's gonna flow shows, products, business and shit in front of us for the next.
We'll make a wager off air for that. Okay?
Hey man, I said I hopefully December 4th.
You muted, y'all.
I don't understand why Deanie's still running with this bullshit about he not dropping this shit.
I didn't say
you really.
I said
I'm
December
about to
4th.
mute you. I'm about to mute you.
If it's not December 4th, it's not happening. It's gonna be December 4th.
You know,
it's not happening.
You know who I don't want on my marketing team? Deanie the Bounce.
Yo, come on, man.
You think? Oh, no, I'm gonna finish. You think I'm gonna waste all this good promo to not drop? Boy, if you don't get the fuck out of here,
it's Hov though.
Don't have
promo.
You're not wasting all this promo to go back in the crib.
I didn't listen. Going back in the crib. What if it's January? I'm just saying. I don't think it's 2026. I don't. If it's not December 4th, it could be.
You say he's not You're saying he's not dropping this year.
My first prediction, when we first always talking about this, I said if it don't drop December 4th, it's not going to drop at all this year.
You're not doing all these shows, an 8-part HBO documentary, and going back to the crib.
He got trains, then.
I seen it. I was there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, it's December 4th or it's the top of the year. I'm talking about literally 2026. It's a lot of promo. There's shows in September. There's shows in October. I'm sure there's gonna be a motherfucking what's the shit he used to fix his hair? The shit Beyonce. There's gonna be a promo for that. He's gonna be a part of that.
He got the dark season just to go back in the crib.
He gonna keep his name in the algo, bro, to the end of the year, if not the top of the year. It's Hov. Like we don't. Hov don't got to do much to do promo.
All right.
The haircut doesn't solidified it, bro.
We'll see.
Solidified it.
I mean, like we could. What's that shit? Cash show. What's that shit when you make bets?
Deanie Potter right now. I'm not.
I'm not.
Potting, bro.
I'm picking my guy, bro. I'm still there, bro. Like the energy. Yes, I know we waited 9 hours and shit, but the energy, the people, like the way everything just felt. Like Mace, I know you wasn't there, but all three of us there. Between all of us talking about it, I know you felt and just being there, bro, and just seeing what Hov can do, and seeing how many people didn't forget what this man can do. Right. And see how he still controls the crowd, bro. Like the way my man, the command of the crowd, my nigga, a true master of ceremonies. I just feel like,
yo, Deanie, get back to your list, bro.
Yo, that's my 5. Hov is my 5th.
All right, because you raising my blood pressure. You raising my blood pressure.
Man, Hov.
You know what I mean? I like that's a solid 5 though. Don't get it twisted. It's a solid 5. You know what I mean? Macito, talk to me, bro.
I ain't mad at y'all list. Let's get right into it. 5, I also have 38 Spesh. He checks all the boxes for 2026. Solid work, very, very good album. We all were fans of it. He stayed at the top of the the thoughts of hip hop this year. He could be immersed in a battle, although Sin made a great point on Friday Night Live about nobody responding to him possibly losing about that. You know what I mean? That can't be ignored.
Is he gonna be the first guy to lose a battle by silence?
Hey, man, it's gotta be a first for everything, right?
Listen. So despite that, that's probably why he's 5. But the work is there. The activity is there, you know what I mean? He's on interview runs. Like this is, as far as notoriety, probably the most that 38 has ever gotten. And as usual, he has the work to back it up. You know what I mean? He got the album out. So anybody who want to check it out, you feeling like he's whack, Dean making fun of his rap voice, just check out the work. So yeah, Spesh at 5 for me. Number 4. How many we got live right now, y'all? How many we got live?
182.
182. So I'm gonna say it in front of 182 of my own people. Number 4 is J. Cole. All right.
Okay.
Number 4 is Cole. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? As much as I make fun of the guy, in the year that this is, not everybody's active. He has put in the work, and I have noted that listen, the tour looks fire. I'm not gonna lie. The crowd interaction, everybody getting into it. It's sold out everywhere. You see, we couldn't get nowhere on Friday because Barkley was parked up. I have to put Cole there.
Oh shit, that was Friday? Deanie, you ain't go for real?
Nah, that's tomorrow. I'm at Madison Square.
We gotta get the reaction, Dean.
I'm Madison Square.
We need the MSG reaction.
You gonna wear the round table hat tomorrow?
Of course, man. I'm bringing my hammer too. I don't trust none of you niggas.
Watch out for Caleb. He might get you, bro.
Bringing the hammer. I don't trust none of you niggas.
So they're just gonna bring their wagging fingers. How could you talk about J. Cole like that?
Niggas might throw one of them Dreamerville shoes at me and some shit. Other than that, I think I'll be all
right. So, birthday blizzard, fall off. The work is there. The fan interaction is there. And like we noted earlier in the year, nobody moved more physical sales of their music than J. Cole this year. It's something of note. You know what I mean? I have to give the credit where the credit is due. So 4 is Cole for me. Number 3 is Rome Streets. You guys had a very, very interesting conversation in the episode that I missed, the day of the heat wave, asking who the next legends were. I was very intrigued by that. Great convo, guys. I feel like in the way hip hop is cut up genre-wise, you probably can think of somebody in multiple genres, but of cloth niggas, of boom bap, of rap, I feel like there's no better answer for that than Rome Streets in 2026.
Facts.
We've seen what he's done in the last 5 years. We see where he's going. He's everywhere right now. I'm happy we got to roll the Rome interviews when we did. He's about to be on late night
out of here.
Rome is as hot as anybody in his weight class in New York right now. You know what I mean? We're not talking about the Jays and the such and such, but of the people that's outside, Rome is him right now. I'm sorry.
And let me talk our shit for all of us. Don't y'all ever forget out there who brought Rome to y'all first. Who told y'all about Rome? Who's been on Team Rome from the gate?
That's a feather in the round table cap.
Talk
about him. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Sid.
5 years later, now y'all catching up. We always first. We always first. You know what I mean? Like Job says, we just suffer from being too early. You know what I mean?
Talk about it. And the work is there as well. I love talking about the clout and the notoriety and the sales and all that, but the work is there. Let's sock it to my pocket. I've seen somebody. You guys had a fantastic review on it last week. Check out last week's Monday Night Live. I seen, of different reviews online. I seen people saying, he's already had his Illmatic era. This is his It Was Written era. And I know how people get about Nas, but understand from outward what that means. He's definitely making sure everybody is hearing it this time, not just in this. So Rome is number 3 for me. Dean, I really thought that I was gonna be like I like a surprise for the group. I wanted to see what the team had to say. But you got it, bro. I got number 2 is Jay. I have Jay-Z number 2. As much as I was going crazy about Iceman, the masses, and they were going crazy about Iceman. I can't be remiss and act like Jay didn't cut a lot of that shit off as soon as he came outside. The 3 shows, the anticipation, just everything about it. Like, it felt like the king came back outside when Jay went on his little run. You know what I mean? We got more to come. He's adding dates as we speak. Dean, you are completely out of your mind. He's dropping this year. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe are you? I know you was original Rock. You was Rockefeller, not even Rock Nation.
You heard?
Maybe you just trying to dissipate the noise and surprise everybody. I don't know what you up to. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see what it is.
We'll see. I'm ready for the wager, though. You know what I'm saying? But Jay number 2, bro. Without an album, without a verse, without a lot of work, but he has dominated the conversation. You know what I mean? And for the people who want to talk about the sales, this, that, and such, he did shoot up to the number 1 on vinyls with a 30-year-old album. You know what I mean? While y'all packaging y'all new shit, nobody even want to fuck with it. So shout to Jay. I got Jay number 2, man. Like, with a bullet, because the year is not done for him. And number 1 is the Iceman. Let's come on, man. Iceman album. No Kendrick? OVO, we way up. I don't reward inactivity for the most part.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure when Kendrick comes back outside, continents will be moved.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot to talk about. The DJ Dahi song didn't move me like it moved Sin. You know what I'm saying? You know, it wasn't my cup of tea. You know,
oh shit!
But you know what?
Expand your
nice,
horizons,
man,
maybe.
okay?
Dig
18
it.
tracks
Dig
of
it.
fire, album of the year. We back on top. Of course, Drake is number one. Did you expect any less? Come on.
No, not at all.
I didn't.
Not
I'm already on Jarv.
Thank you.
Nameless
Not at all. Once Jay was number 2, and I didn't hear Drake's name yet, I already knew who was gonna be number 1.
Already
You
knew.
know what I mean?
Come on, man.
It is.
I didn't know Pop. I didn't know Pop Stars.
Suplex City.
I didn't know Pop Stars could be, number 1 rappers. I guess there's a separate rule for
firing
for OVO. You know what I I mean?
It is.
Okay.
It is.
I got
These are Canadian rules, all right?
Canadian rules. All right, well, you know what? But Canadian football do look different from NFL football.
It was Canadian bacon of lists, you know?
Oh, so it's ham. All right.
You know what I mean? This is ham. This ain't bacon, y'all.
It's cosplaying or something else. I got it, much like Drake. So at number 5. At number 5 for me, I'm going to pick a guy that I'm surprised I haven't heard his name at all. I got Baby Keem at number 5.
Okay.
Really strong album. Really, really strong album. Every time I see a performance or a venue or an arena, they going. And they know the words. It's looking real mosh pitty. It's looking super lit.
Yeah.
Based on roundtable metrics alone, he's checked the boxes. He put out a really good album. He raps really well. He tried to do things artistically and creatively that are not safe. And when he goes outside and touches the people care. So by those metrics, I gotta give Keem his love. We not gonna, that joint with Momo went crazy, still doing well. Momo doing interviews, answering questions about Keem because they had real chemistry. So they're checking all of the boxes that we like. So I gotta put Baby Keem at number 5. At number 4, we gotta go with our guy. Universally, he was gonna be on this list regardless. Rome motherfucking Streets. Sock It to My Pocket is out right now. Really strong project. A step in the right direction. A step borderline leap forward for Rome Streets as he enters a new phase. This is almost like a sequel, you know what I mean, of his rap career. Everything up until his last release was the old Rome. We're seeing the interviews. Like Sin said, a lot of people are just getting to Rome Streets. We've been there. And you're seeing with this rollout that the platforms he's been on, he's with Carmelo Anthony. He's on Merrill in the Morning. He's with Esso and them over there on Bag Fuel. He's doing a lot of high-level interviews. The white boy creators who do all the rap stuff, he's over there with them. I don't know their names. I just know there's some really popular white platforms that love real hip-hop. No shots, no racism, because you've been accused of being racist before. I don't want any issues with that. Of course, On the Radar. He's doing it all. Rome Streets, good album, getting his respect. And he's so respected that when Static Selected decided to go on and give that speech at his listening party, none of that watched on Rome. They found a way to keep Rome out of that. Thank you, I'm So Focused. He was also on Rory and More, which is essentially Joe Budden adjacent, because there's a lot of the same people who are watching both platforms. So shout out to Rome Streets. Number 4, Sock It to My Pocket, out right now.
Salute.
Now, this is a tricky thing because he's on the verge as of right now. It is 8:51 p.m. on August 3rd. It's been 10 days since Fool's Mate dropped, and no one has said anything. It's been 7 days since the video dropped, and no one has said anything. He is on the precipice of losing a battle by way of silence. But that being said, he did shake the table. He made people give a damn. 8 Shots is absolute gas. I don't give a damn if you don't like his delivery. I couldn't care less. I like his delivery. This is my list. All of this parasocial participation energy, say the person I like. Don't look for me to do that shit. I'm not doing it. 38 Spesh, number 3 on this list. All the bad publicity or I won't call it bad, but questionable publicity aside, he's rapping at a high level, coming off a super strong 2024. Essentially took most of 2025 off, and he cooked. He came right back like he never left. Salute 38 Spesh, number 3 on my list. Now to number 2. We're going back to the Rap Roundtable metrics. You made the people care. You try some things artistically. Maybe they didn't land, so on and so forth, so be it. But we gotta give credit for the attempt. You're still in the big 3. You're on tour right now. Every venue is packed to the ceiling. And no matter how much we don't like the fall off, we are not parasocial idiots who cannot separate the two. We don't like the fall off, but we like when J. Cole is rhyming at a high level. We love the Clue tape. We love the Run Before the Battle. He's still one of the nicest in the world, even if he pisses me the fuck off when he says boom, boom, and tells lies about things that happened a couple years ago. That's not what this list is about. It is about rap. So at number 2, boom, boom, gotta put J. Cole.
Okay.
Number 2. Okay. So right now we got Baby Keem, Rome Streets, 38 Spesh, J. Cole. At number 1, my name is Rock Nation Jaw for a reason. I don't need no music.
Give me all that grief.
Biggest of the year in rap happened at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Over 3 nights.
Yeah.
Record-setting 3 consecutive nights. Pop-up shops. Sold-out shows in London, LA.
Roots Picnic.
8-part documentary on the way. Album on the way. Only dude to make you care about a haircut after he took the dreads out and an afro without new music. Think pieces about freestyles that were mid. Yes, I caught the freestyles, both of the mid. Let the record show. But people talking about it, controversy spinning out. I still ain't heard from Van Lathan after Mike Son exposed the things that was happening with Kaepernick. Where is Van Lathan? So on and so forth. The most important story of the year will be when Jay-Z drops that album. So of course, Hove is number 1. But I gotta get my sincere on here. Gotta give you a couple of honorable mentions.
Okay.
Tough. Let's go.
King Bimo from Brooklyn.
Oh.
The next guy building that Pop Smoke-esque energy.
Look.
I think he signed to Victor, the same guy who signed Pop Smoke. And the music is moving. His numbers are numbering. Big shout out, King Bimo on the level up. We also got to shout out YG out west. He's building a lot of momentum. The album had people talking. He also took artistic risks, created a moment with the verses. YG deserves honorable mention. And last but not least, as honorable mention, I got to throw Conway the Machine in there as well. Granted, he made one of my favorite albums, but I took a lot of points off because that Griselda nonsense that came and went once people realized that they was wasting our time, that story died. So I took a lot of points off of that because there's a lot of tap dancing going on with that situation, taking away from the rapping that he was doing, which is at a high level. And I was also upset that coming off, you can't kill gobble bullets, and him making a leap forward, much like Rome Streets just did, he decided to go right back into the Derringer formula, which pissed me off. He's still super nice, taking nothing away, but he's not in my top 5 as of 8:56 on August 3rd. If you got a problem with my 5, aka to me, Tony, put your own 5 in the chat while hitting the like button and making sure that you subscribe. We are not here to agree. When we was at the lunch table, we didn't agree. We played cards, we ate food, and we disagreed about rap. Let's not lose the plot here because your podcast host didn't say the thing you like. Let's argue about rap. Let's get back to the essence of the shit that we like, okay? So Sincere the Rap Slime, break down our 20 choices, please.
Start with me. I had Kendrick, Conway, Rome, Stove God, and Nas. Deanie, 38, Rome, Freddie, Drake, Jay. Mace, 38, J. Cole, Rome Streets, Jay, and Drake. And then rounding out with Jarv, Baby Keem, good pick, Rome, 38, Cole, and Jay. So it seems that the one unanimous choice on all of our we didn't even talk about this ahead of time. It's crazy.
Right.
Rome is on all of our lists.
He makes the 5
streets.
So he got to make the 5.
Yes, sir.
Jay is on 3 out of the 4 lists. And honestly, like I wanted to put Jay on, obviously for obvious reasons, right? It's been a Jay-Z summer.
Yeah.
Leading up to and going into the summer. But he has a couple of freestyles, right? There hasn't been any solid music out of him. At least with Nas, I got the Nas and Primo album that I've been wanting for like 20, 30 years. You know what I mean? So I put Nas up there in front of Jay because we
what's funny about that? I'm gonna be problematic right now and cut the line. I remember there was an episode that I missed because I was on an island somewhere feeling real good about life. And Sincere the Rap Star came on this platform and said, that dude from Canada's album came and went. Knowing full well it didn't, but now he's here talking about an album that, in fact, came and went, and he's putting them on the list. I'm not going to name nothing. Y'all can make whatever inference you need to make. Well, let the record show that the album he's championing came and went, okay?
That was amazing.
I mean.
Nah, we talk about rappers. The best top 5 rappers.
Yes, that's why he's not in my 5. The Canadian dude is not in my 5. He's nowhere near my 5.
Thank you. Talking about top 5 rappers. Not practice.
Oh, we ain't talking practice.
So whatever you may think, and again, I'm down to still continue to have the conversation about that Nas Primo album and the production on it.
I'm not.
If you no, I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying whoever wants to have that conversation, I'm still willing to die on the hill that I'm on with that album and the production on it. But I do also see the flip side. I can totally understand how that production on the album might not be appreciated by everyone, right? However, production aside, the rapping on that album, Nas is in a lyrical shape that is beyond me how he's in that shape at 50 whatever years old that he is, right? I don't know what he's taking, what supplements he's taking, you know what I mean? The CMOS, all that shit. But he's in a zone. He continues to be in a very sharp zone lyrically. So, that's my reasoning for having Nas up there instead of Jay. Even though, again, Jay-Z summer, I'm more than happy to have Jay-Z in the top 5. Like at the full roundtable top 5. Yeah, Jay-Z got to be up there.
Interesting. I guess where he lands in that 5 is going to be where we divide. All right, but we got Hov and Rome in there. We got 3 more spots to fill out. What we doing?
Yeah, what's the word?
I know Cole is in there. Cole got to be in that 5.
J. Cole.
I think 3 of us pick Cole, right?
Yeah, most of y'all pick Cole.
Two of y'all.
Oh,
you didn't pick Cole.
I didn't pick Cole.
I didn't hit.
Me and Jacques then.
Oh, interesting. The plot thickens.
So he's only on 2.
Yeah.
Then the other
3? 38.
It's on 3, right?
It's on 3.
He's in there.
38.
Spesh is in there.
He's in there.
So we got 3 New Yorkers right now. Damn, they gonna hate us.
Now, besides that, let's see. Drake is on 2 lists.
Yeah.
Cole is on 2 lists.
Ips.
Who else? Didn't he pick Drake?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Album kind of goes, man.
Freddie's only on Deanie's list, I think.
I got Freddie. Okay.
Only Deanie got Freddie. Only I have Nas, Stove God, Conway, and Kendrick. But I'm on the island. Kendrick, Conway,
it's Cole and Drake.
Nas. Right, Cole. So Cole is on two lists.
I guess you don't even want to say it. Who else is on 2 lists?
I guess.
John on the trigger.
Look at him. He's trying to count names that's not even.
Oh shit! About to have Sin put the name on the list. We don't know if Sin's being accurate right now.
I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss nobody.
Add Keem to your list so we can really fuck this shit up.
I should put Keem on my list. Damn, I'm surprised nobody else chose Stove God, man. I'm mad. What's going on with y'all?
The whole shit with Stove.
He's on punishment.
Yeah,
he fucked the package up. I love Stove, but he still fucked the pack up.
All raps, man.
And he's not rapping.
We supposed to get those raps.
We sat up for an album that didn't even come out. Sin, what you
we had a whole reaction
review, bro. A review for a non-existent album.
Where's that Hot Summer from 2023?
Yo,
I don't know, man. He got the brick after brick joint. He got
fire.
He got fire.
He's on the Aroma chorus. That was fire. The Aroma chorus was fire. The hook was dope.
You know what? Let's put. Matter of fact, maybe we can help the momentum. Put Stove in our 5. Fuck that. Free Stove, man. Free Stove from himself.
When he raps, he's awesome.
Stove from himself.
When he raps, he's awesome. You can't knock it.
This is a very New York 5, bro. Damn, they gonna hate this 5. But I ain't gonna front. That's what the energy been at this year.
If it is what it is, it is what it is. New York been on fire. We've been doing right. A lot of other places I've been in shambles right now.
So are we gonna flip a coin between Cole and Drake? I'm putting Cole in there before.
No, I already put.
I'll take Drake before I put Cole.
I'm taking Drake before Cole. Come on, let's knock it off.
The nigga we thought was absolutely cooked kind of bounced back on niggas. Like,
wait,
I won't put Cole in there before Drake.
That's right. Cole's on 2, Drake's on 2.
You said, what's your favorite song on the Fall Off?
Favorite song off the Fall Off? Your top 5.
Man.
Let me hear it.
Man. Look at it. Wait, that's not on there.
2-6 niggas. Wow. Oh shit! Rewind part 2.
What's that? What's that joint? What's that joint right there? I don't. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by that?
What was it? I don't remember. You know what I mean? Damn.
Holy shit!
But Cole, facts. Who said that? Cole did out rap Drake on this shit. Omega Breed is dead right. You know what I mean? He rapped better than Drake this year. I'm not putting Drake on no rap list. Fuck that. You know what I mean? I'm not co-signing it. It's not coming from me.
Sin's on time.
And the birthday Blizzard tape was better. Cole going on there. He gave us a clue. Fuck that.
You know, on fire. Got it on fire.
And I paid for it.
As the one person that doesn't have Drake or Cole on their list, I'm gonna play tiebreaker. It's gonna go to Cole.
Let's go.
You know when you had
tiebreaker.
Come on, nigga. Ice is cold.
I have to do it. I'm sorry to that man.
They've been trying to shebang us all year. Pause. You know what I mean? Fucking doing Naruto tricks to get a trend going and shit. You know what I mean? Get him out of here, man.
The fact that we back at number 1 with this year with this type of hate going, and this is exactly why this year is number 1. You see what I'm saying?
He's a pop star. You know what I mean? Boom, boom.
Nah, let's put Baby Keem up there.
Matter of fact, you want to violate and just not put Cole or Drake on there? We could just violate.
Oh, Mace, you all right?
Nah, I don't want to violate.
I'm with violating. It's just not leaving both of them off.
You said my temperature's rising.
Here go Marcus Rose. I hate niggas like this. Like, we ain't having a blast. Yeah, he sold more magazines. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, we don't care. We're having a good time bullshitting on camera with our chat. And here you come with the caps all emotional and shit. Get the fuck out of here,
Can you not see me being trolled in real time? Like,
facts. Like, read the room. Read the room, bro.
Get up.
I just said let's not put Cole and Drake on here. Like, we on bullshit right now. You know what I mean?
He said Keem, y'all. Like, come
on, bro.
Keem been killing.
Keem has a strong year.
I'm gonna take
behind your ear because you knew it was BS. Then I said it.
No love for Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne on tour. He back in shape. It looks like he lasered off his tattoos and all. I don't know. I'm surprised they ain't say
you saw an AI picture.
Yeah,
that's what you said.
Sin don't believe.
I'm gonna take off Stove God and put in Freddie Gibbs.
Gibbs.
See that? So we got 2 Gibbs.
You got 2 Gibbs.
Ooh. So 2 Cole, 2 Drake.
Because he did drop that three piece.
That RBT joint.
Yeah, RBT was heat.
Yeah.
RBT was heat. So right now we have officially locked in is 38 Rome Streets and who else? Jay-Z.
Oh,
Jay-Z. Yeah.
I'm cool putting Gibson at 5.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely cool.
CLF said Gibbs, but no AZ. Come on, y'all.
Shout out to AZ.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
You got a bunch of shows
This
coming.
ain't the old school at noon platform. I think I hate when y'all do that shit. You know what I mean? Shout out AZ, but no. And if you matter of fact, let me take that back. If you want AZ in any 5, put him in your fucking 5 and leave us alone, okay? God, I hate when y'all niggas do that shit. No AZ? Who's talking about AZ? Besides the 4 of y'all niggas. Damn. Raising my blood pressure. First, Jay-Z not dropping an album now. AZ top 5. Come on, bro. Come on, guys.
Niggas fuck with AZ, but
we love AZ, but he's not top 5 in 2026, bro. Stop. What about T.I., bro? We totally forgot about T.I. He had the strongest. T.I. got to be in that 5 because he had one of the strongest.
Had the Roots
first
joint
half of the year.
Little tit for tat with 50.
Our New York bias left us blinded to T.I.'s strong first half. T.I. got to be in that 5.
T.I. got to be in the 5.
Hell of a year.
T.I. got to be in the 5.
Single still moving.
He didn't embarrass himself like Ross did all year.
Yeah.
Just did the BET Awards, if I'm not mistaken, right?
He's been doing a lot. He's outside.
Did you watch?
I did.
He's outside.
Shout out to them dudes.
Too Real For You said, matter of fact, this is, like we want to play whataboutism, right? You know what I mean? But isn't Jay-Z old school? So the guy that just stopped New York City for an entire weekend, you're comparing AZ.
If you look at the, don't
even say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. As you were saying.
All right, so right now we got Rome J 38 T.I. And I think we all unanimously agree on T.I.
Yeah.
Bet T.I. It could go Gibbs, it could go Drake, it could go Cole. I'm
Gibbs
good with Gibbs.
Gibbs put out the best music out of the 3 with a 3-pack.
Did it?
Disagrees.
All I know is this Drake fans keep trying to tell the internet how great this album is, and it's only the Drake fans that's pushing this shit so hard. We know he got some joints, but the body work ain't it. He did go 10 for 43. I'm sorry.
We keep forgetting about the other 2 joints. That's true.
Tracks, I thought we not talking pop, bro.
We talking rap, right?
We talking rap.
Maybe like we talking hip hop.
Why you bringing up a beef tea?
You brought him up. You brought him up. I don't want him on this list.
Oh, we got 18 tracks this year. You know,
you and OVO Dini over here keep forcing it. He not getting in that 5. Fuck that. I'm saying it on that.
Damn it, Mace. They're not letting it live.
Listen, man.
Put Cole in that 5. He rap.
I'm not mad
Gibbs. I'm going Gibbs over Cole.
The clouds right now,
Gibbs already on the list. Oh, wait, Gibbs is Gibbs in the 5 or he's?
I don't think he's in the 5.
No.
Somebody just switched over to 2, so now he's
Cole, bro.
So
Gibbs over Cole.
All four of us had Rome. Mm-hmm. There was 3 out of 4 for Jay-Z, 3 out of 4 for 38. And we all just unanimously agreed on T.I. That was an oversight from all of us. But we all agreed T.I. deserves to be in the top 5 for this year. So there's 1 slot left, which can easily go to Freddie Gibbs for me.
I'm with Gibbs.
Gibba.
A matter of fact, I'm changing my original Cole pick to Gibbs. Just to be problematic.
I love it. Gibba.
So 3 votes for Gibbs. Gibbs got it.
Gibbs.
So now what's the order?
Oof.
They gotta be number 1, bro. We watched this nigga fuck up 2 cities.
Yeah.
In the course of like 2 weeks.
Oh.
Jay fucked up Philly. Philly was a nightmare to be at because of the crowds.
Yeah.
I had to wait online for 3 hours for a fucking cheesesteak, bro.
But in good faith, are we okay with putting them number one with 2 freestyles that we all agree were mid?
Well,
I'm cool
I don't think they're mid.
I'm cool with believing them at 2.
Here's where I'm at with it. I am actually okay putting him at 1 by the sheer impact,
my nigga,
and the message that he's sent out there by shutting down the Bronx Yankee Stadium for 3 nights on a 30-year-old album and on a 25-year-old album.
It was easily a 9-figure weekend, bro. Easy.
That statement,
incredible, bro.
That statement is crazy. Incredible. And he's going to continue on in Cali and in London.
And the London joint,
and he had the shit in the Roots.
They did the same thing that they did with the Yankee joint. All pink seats. Niggas bought the seats out already. Now it's all resales. So essentially, that's sold out too. Like, bro, marketing. Incredible.
All right, so we'll put Hov at number 1 because we know when the album drops what it's gonna do. As much as niggas want to pretend to hate Jay-Z, we know what it's gonna do when it drops. Boom. We know that, right? We know that.
Yeah.
If this year has taught us that as much as the internet tries to tell us what he is and what he is not, that when he drops, it's gonna matter.
Don't and if he's single be fire.
And I'll throw it out here right now. If the album is heat and he's still in shape, or he proves that he can still be in shape, then I'm gonna put it out there that I need him and Nas to get together. I need an 8-track EP from him and Nas. Because that moment on the stage,
epic.
I finally saw chemistry that's never been there before. You know what I'm saying? I finally saw it. And having Hov, Nas, not Primo. Hit Boy.
Don't do that, man.
Hit Boy. I'm here for it. But yeah, all right. So number 5 is who then? T.I.?
Who's on the list again?
38. It's Jay and Rome, 38, T.I. and Freddie.
38 at 5.
38 got to be 5. T.I. could be 4.
Yeah, I'm with that.
T.I. had a hell of a year.
Out of that 5, T.I. 5?
Nah, T.I. can't be 5.
I'll put 38 5 over.
Yeah,
38 5.
T.I. can't be 5.
See, that's crazy. See, you wilding. See, like, you about to, I'm putting you in time. I'm putting you in timeout because that's crazy.
You can't pause that, bro.
I'm seeing you in I'm seeing you in a few minutes, bro. You're BTFO, okay? You gotta go.
Oh shit.
Also, I'm not saying that Nas needs an album with Jay-Z. I'm saying I want me. I'm speaking for self.
For listening pleasure.
You setting yourself up for that light years disappointment.
Shit.
And I'll shoot at it the same way. When Hov did spoken word, I got mad. I shot at it. I didn't shoot at light years, but I didn't enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Nas was not the issue with light years. Put it that way.
All right. So, you putting Gibbs at 4?
I thought we put T.I.
I thought T.I.'s 4.
I think T.I. had too strong of a first half to put Gibbs.
Gibbs at 4 works.
Yeah.
T.I. was the biggest story in rap
for like 3-4 months. Year.
So Gibbs 4, T.I. 3.
Shout out to getting the family involved.
Honestly, I forgot Gibbs was on the list. Spesh should be over Gibbs.
Rome Streets at 2. That's gonna piss a lot of people off, but I'm here for it. Why not?
I really like that album.
Put him there. We gonna be first. Same way we was first telling people about Rome in the pod space. We gonna be first to put him up top on the list next to Elites. Rome Streets at 2.
Shout out to Rome.
I'm here for it. So Mace, what you were saying?
I was saying that I don't think Gibbs deserves to be over Spesh.
Ooh. So you bump Gibbs down to 5.
Gibbs is 5. Spesh 4.
Spesh 4. T.I. 3.
I like it. Spesh been active. For better or worse.
Yeah.
And again, this is top 5 as of 9/16 on August 3rd. This is fluid. You know, we do our year over year conversation. We missed last year because last year was kind of rough.
Yeah.
We bring him back to top 10 this year because it's active enough. And the top 10 year end ain't gonna look like this is basically a power rankings. This basically what it is.
Yeah.
It's a power rankings list right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So right now, yeah, I like that. Gibbs, 38, T.I., Rome Streets, Jay-Z. I like it.
I like it.
It's all right.
Let's go with it.
Oh, Mesito.
Cool.
We sacrificed Cole. So, you know what I mean?
Big had to die on the shield, man.
All right. Cole was fool's mate, right? You know what I mean? Real quick, I saw something, you know, we posted something on Instagram today, and somebody commented on the Instagram that made a pretty interesting statement before we get to the Dom a Dozen interview. Once again, Dom a Dozen interview coming up real soon. New album drops this Friday. Make sure y'all support the homie Dom. He's been cooking this up for a good minute, and we had a great conversation. He didn't stifle us. He allowed us to ask whatever we wanted to ask, and we spoke about it. So make sure y'all pull up for that Dom a Dozen interview. But someone in the comment section and hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Y'all not hitting that like button. Hit that like button right now. Everybody stop what you're doing. Hit the like button. If you're watching this on the replay, swipe and hype. Don't forget.
Do that.
Facts.
Well, someone in the comment section said that, how can you call Kiss top 5 if he's ducking 38 Spesh? And I was like, that's interesting. So I said, I'm going to ask my brothers, is Jadakiss ducking 38 Spesh? Mesito, you start this one off.
Is he ducking? Ducking is such a nasty adjective. No, I don't think he's ducking 38 Spesh because he took the first shot at 38 Spesh. So what sense does that make to me? So nah, I don't think he's ducking him at all. I just think that this is show business at the end of the day. It's rap, it's bars, it's this, but it's show business. And you always have to consider when you are the one with a lot more to lose. The underdog always can get off in these type of situations. So I think with Jada, considering that these two had some sort of working relationship, they did text each other, they did speak to each other. I think Jada was just being the vet that he is, assessing the situation, seeing how to go about it. But if he sent the first and apparently 38 feel like it's two different. I don't know if the Kane record, you know, I don't know if that was meant to come out. Like, I'm not officially accounting that. But on Aroma, hit single, had Khaled, you know what I mean, doing the moonwalk on the pod. Like, yeah, I basically rolled out a record with a shot towards you. How is that ducking? That's not ducking at all. I think for 38, he's gone on a lot of interviews. He's said a lot of things, and he's tried to, with, you know, lack of a better term, spin a lot of narratives in his way. And I feel like that is one of the narratives that him and his fans, I'm one of his fans, but I'm more a neutral party in this situation. But him and the diehard 38 fans are trying to spin some sort of narrative like he got Kiss shook. And I don't see that. He sent the shot. Is this about a verse or is this about a career? One man was begging for a verse on a song. The other man said, fuck that, and dissed him. How can that man be the one who's ducking? Nah, not at all.
Ooh, yo, Mesito, the more you talk about this, the more annoyed you sound. Like, this whole thing is like, is it bothering you, Mace?
It's getting there. It's getting there, man. I ain't gonna lie, you know.
All right. Heard it. Do you need a balance? It's Kiss. Matter of fact, let's rephrase the question. Mm-hmm. We're not asking. I'm just asking my guys because somebody in our Instagram comment section said top 5 is ducking 38 Spesh. So I want to know what your thoughts are on that.
No, I don't think it's ducking at all. First of all, it ain't no real drama. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what it's like. You a driver. You ever been on the road and somebody like intentionally keeps trying to like get in front of you so you could crash into them so they can try to insurance fraud you? That's kind of what this whole shit feels like, bro. Like, it don't feel like it's a genuine. It don't feel genuine. It just feels like, yo, Kiss is the guy. What a
description, D.
Nah, bro. Like, it just feels like Kiss is the guy. And if I could somehow you know what I'm saying? If I could just best Kiss, I kind of move up to the guy. It feels like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't feel genuine. It just feels like Kiss is the guy, and I just want to go against the guy. It's like, I'm not even saying he don't deserve that position, but like, Kiss is Kiss, bro. Like, I know this is not just a battle of guys who just rap. I'm talking about in terms of what Kiss has done in and for hip hop. You get what I'm saying? Like from we're a long way from fucking If You Think I'm Jiggy, bro. Like we're a long way from that. You know, it's just there's a certain respect that has to be commanded. I'm sure if he sent them a dope record and said, "Yo, Kiss, man, I respect you. I love what you do." You know what I'm saying? A lot of my vibe is kind of in your ballywick. You know, that would be a whole different vibe. Think about somebody wanting to get on the pod with us. Yo, I love what y'all do. Yo, let me know if I get on stream with y'all, as opposed to like trying to fake bait niggas to create a stream.
Nah, but then
that
give
shit
him the
is kind of
credit.
whack.
38
Wait, that
said
happened
that he
though.
did that. Yeah,
Don't
38
forget that.
said he sent
And
them
that
like
was whack.
5 records.
You said what?
38 said that he sent them multiple records. That he mentioned to someone else that Kiss was ducking them. That person told Kiss, and Kiss said, "Yo, send me another record." He sent them 3 more records. He didn't respond, and then he went on the interview run just for the sake of saying what 38 says happened.
I gotta love every record you send me though. What if the records you send me ain't speak to me? I gotta jump on. Mind you, like I said, I got shit to lose. I'm known as the guy. I can't just jump on a record and spit some regular shit. The record gotta talk to me so I can give my best quality to the record. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas who rap is the record speaks to them to give you the verse that they give you. The beat talks to them. The beat dictates what they rap. So what if the beats, what you said just didn't move me? I like 38. That don't mean Kiss do. You know what I'm saying? What if you heard them shits like these are all do? These are all poo and just threw them shits away? I don't know. But I just know the way he went about it, it just, like I said, I called it cloudy with a chance of meatballs, bro. It don't feel authentic. It feels very generic. And I don't want to use that term because it just sounds evil. But it comes off as catty. That's the word I'll use. It comes off as catty. You know what I'm saying? And when you speaking of rap beef, I don't want rap beef to just be catty, bro. Like it's got to be something really behind it. I just feel like this is not beef. This is like anguish. You know what I'm saying? That's why it just feels so whack to me.
Anguish.
Sid, what are your thoughts on that comment, brother?
There's no ducking going on here, man. Like, no. I want to say this as respectfully as possible because, again, like 38 Spesh has been doing this thing for many years. Raps his ass off, dope projects, albums. He just made our top 5 current rappers list. So clearly we respect him as an artist, as an MC, as a rapper. But I still stand on this hill that he handled this situation with Jadakiss completely wrong, like 180 degrees wrong. Like if there was a right way to do it, it is the exact opposite of what 38 Spesh did with this situation, right? And so if I'm Jadakiss and I look at 38 Spesh and I listen to that record and I see, he threw mass shots at Jim's wife, at all these other people. He threw a bar or 2 at me. Like, what? I threw a bar at him, he threw a bar at me. It's even now, you know, and let the world say what it is now. Let the world tell the story. You know, who got who? Who's between this situation popping off and where it's at now, right? A lot has transpired. There's enough there to come to a conclusion. Did 38 Spesh do enough to be mentioned in the same likes as Jadakiss? Did the bars that he sent at Jadakiss and all the things that he said on the podcast, was that enough for him to be looked at as good as or better than Jadakiss? No, everybody's going to look at this and tell you, no, that is absolutely not the case. At that point, what's in it for Jadakiss to continue this any further? Right? Nothing. There's been enough that's transpired to come away with a conclusion. And the conclusion is that 38 Spesh, the diss record did not deliver. It did not land the way it was supposed to. The video didn't make things any better, right? Wasting all those bars on Jim and barely saying anything about Jadakiss, I still hold on to the opinion that I gave I think last week, that was 38's opportunity to take it a step further. You know, if he really wanted that smoke, I got his attention. He sent me a bar. Now I have his attention. Let me go full throttle on this now. Right? Instead of wasting all those bars on Jim. But he didn't do that. Right? So we are where we are in the situation. 2 bars from Jadakiss, 2 bars from 38 Spesh. Enough has transpired. It's in Jadakiss's court now. But if Jadakiss looks at the situation and says, what else is there to say or do, or why drag this out any longer? If I'm in that situation, I'm thinking the same thing. There's nothing left to do here, right? Jadakiss is still Jadakiss. 38 Spesh is still 38 Spesh. None of this has changed anything. Why would Jadakiss give him yet another opportunity when he squandered the opportunity that he already had? No, you only get one opportunity at Jadakiss. And he had it, and he fumbled it. That's it. It's done.
Damn. I don't, just for the sake of clarity, you know what I mean? That's a great take by Sensei the Rap Snob. Yeah, to that person who wrote that top 5 ducking, I can't put that on Kiss. I don't think Kiss is ducking. But at the same time, considering your history, because Kiss, this is where I'm gonna get in trouble. You know, my opinions does not represent that of the Rap Round Table. I want to start right there. This is my opinion. Don't say y'all or them. Talk to me. This is me. Kiss's history is not that of this guy when it comes to album making, that he's this great album maker who's at the upper echelon of artists in hip hop. A lot of what people love about Kiss is him being on the ground level, the mixtapes, the battles, the features, the lyrical dexterity and sharpness and fluidity that has made him who he is. He's done a lot without a classic album. You're going to have your hardcores that's going to lie to you and say Kiss has a classic. Not only does Kiss not have a classic, Kiss, as far as his discography goes, is pretty average. And that's about song making. That's not about lyrical talent. It's not about shining on features. It's about album making. So if a guy like 38 Spesh steps into your domain, there's leagues and levels for a reason. 38 Spesh is firmly supplanted in your domain. Street, lyricist, sharp metaphors, sharp bars, sharp picture painting, can be disrespectful, just like Kiss can be. In a lot of ways, not saying beat for beat, but in a lot of ways, Kiss is looking in the mirror when you see a 38. Kiss probably got more bravado than 38, in my opinion. Kiss got a little more swag about it. I'm not talking about white beaters. Please don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm just saying the way they make music. Like, I don't know if I can hear a case in point. I don't know if I can hear 38 Spesh doing like a Jenny from the Block remix, like the way Kiss could get on there and get on Mariah, get on with Jennifer Lopez, and then still get back on the street of shit with DMX you ever heard in your life, or with Sheik, Luch, and SP and those guys. There's a certain level of versatility that Kiss has that I'm not sure yet. 38 still has enough time to prove it, but as of right now, I'm not sure if he has that level. You know what I mean? So if a guy like 38, what happened? What I do, Sam?
Nah, I'm thinking of 38 Spesh with his voice and his cadence on a
like Benjamin.
Don't be mad at the rocks that I got.
Somebody in the chat said that he got a prohibition voice.
Don't do that. I hate y'all, man.
The internet is dangerous,
bro.
Yo,
wicked, man.
Instead of prohibition voice, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Wow.
Anyway, I feel like Kiss, coming from where he's come from in his history and his squabbles throughout his career, he should have gave 38 what he wanted. And it's like what Mace said. It didn't have to be a battle, but get on a song together and get your Reservoir Dogs on. Shoot at each other on a record and give us a moment. Like, I'm mad at 38 because He went on SO, and I keep saying SO. It's called Backfield. But SO just SO the voice of that shit. He's the loudest nigga. And when shit go left for that show, it's usually SO wildin'. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? All the way back to the math era. SO always makes shit shake. Shout out to SO. You know what I mean? When he went on Backfield and did that second interview, to me, is where he made shit sour in the situation. He ruined it with that interview. To me, he got too emotional with that interview. Yeah, Kiss said what he said about the career. You wasn't, like May said it, you wasn't supposed to go to no podcast and talk about niggas. You were supposed to go rap. If Fools May come out right after that? Maybe, because I don't really love the song. It's decent. But emotionally, maybe we connect to it differently if he would have just rapped right away. Because then it would have been like, oh, we would have felt the fire and the vigor. But when you did this podcast and you called niggas old and said they should be worrying about their prescription drugs because they old as opposed to rapping about drugs, we lost the plot right there. We got to hold niggas accountable the same way. So I'm saying Kiss should have gave 38 his fade right away. He wanted it, put it on wax. If in Jay-Z's peak popularity, SP the Ghost, fresh off Shiny Suit era, was clapping that Hove. Volume 2. Why couldn't we relive that with a new generation of guys that looked up to you? You know what I mean? 38 tell you all the time you love Kiss. That was the moment. And then for me, on the other side, 38 fumbled the bag by doing that pod interview and just airing his grievances. They should have just kept it rap. Keep it rap. Compete lyrically. And I think the plot got lost, and now we're in a situation where Kiss don't got no real beef. It's hard to write diss records about niggas that you don't really have an issue with.
Exactly.
I'm really surprised that Jim Jones has said nothing. This is shocking to me. I don't know what to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
He was on Pusha T the day after a snippet came out.
I am baffled by Capo, but I think at the same time, Capo know. But that's the thing. Can I say Capo know what Tree to Climb? Because he was trying to rhyme with Pusha T. So he could try to rhyme with 38. Because that's a whole separate conversation about who's better. But I don't know. I think, honestly, if we're not competing, if they not going to rap, if nobody's going to rap anymore, let's move on. Nobody's ducking anybody. Kiss get that man the verse, and let's get back to the sport that we love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
30. Oh, his clock hit before we move on. This is really a convo about battle IQ. We've seen enough battles in hip hop now to define battle IQ. Cole, Drake, and Spesh just showed the culture of what low battle IQ looks like. I disagree. 38 Spesh had a real issue. He had a real issue with Jim Jones. He didn't have a real issue with Jadakiss, and that's why the verse landed the way it landed. He played like Jim Jones got disrespectful. Kiss is respectful sparring. Kiss was disrespect. I mean, Capo was disrespect. That's not battle IQ. That's him letting you know exactly what his tier lists are. I don't like this Jim Jones guy for what he said, but I'd like to spar with Jadakiss. What we're saying is he should have just went at Jadakiss, period, and forget Jim Jones entirely, because it ain't about nothing. The culture would have benefited from these guys sparring with each other and eventually collaborating, as opposed to randoms from Harlem and randoms from Rochester dissing each other and Nino Man getting caught up in it. It don't add nothing to no conversation. It don't do nothing. It didn't add anything. We have not elevated anything from it. Guys had moments. Somebody in the comment section was talking about, what about feeding the algorithm? You could feed the algorithm for a couple weeks, or you could become a mainstay in the algorithm. That's the point we've been trying to make. 38 had a chance to become a mainstay. Right now, he's teetering on having a moment. Because is there a new album coming out? Did the video land? Is Fools May running up on YouTube? I haven't looked at the numbers, but the last time I checked, it wasn't going crazy. It's good Instagram stats, but the YouTube stats wasn't running up like that. We want 38 to have staying power. 38 himself wants to have staying power. He the nigga talking about marketing. So you can't say we just yapping on the podcast. So he told you himself this is the most he's ever been talked about ever since. He wants that. But how long will it last? Your tactics will lead me to believe that in about another week from now, we might have moved on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Quiet. If nobody responds, it's looking quiet.
Yeah.
And if he responds again, then it's like, damn, it's like the situation just nasty.
Yeah. But I digress. We have the homie Dama. Shout out to everybody pulling in. We got one super chat, so I'll just read it right now. Super chat's been real. Y'all been real stingy, guys. What's going on? We used to get regular super chats unless everybody's on vacation. Matter of fact, I haven't seen TB. Haven't seen JLJ, no Jermaine Cole. You know what I mean? So the usual super chat gang, not in the building. You know what I mean? They on vacation, probably on the island. But Rob
It's
the Dumb,
summertime.
facts. $5 holla says top 5 for me right now: K. Dot, Red Veil, Kenny Mason, Larry June, ASAP Rocky. I'm just going by who I'm listening to the most right now. Shout out to you, and that's my shout out to you.
Not mad at that.
Putting a 5 together. Like, don't get caught up in what we saying. Make your own 5. Well, let's have a conversation about it. Strong 5. But anyway. Right now, Dama does an interview. New album coming out this Friday. But don't let us tell you about it. Log in with Dama does it right now, and he could tell you himself. So we're about to make this happen.
The Rap Roundtable.
As promised, nothing but illustrious guests pulling up to the Rap Roundtable. For the veteran viewers, this is not the first time you've seen this gentleman. Sheesh. For the new viewers, get familiar. We have Dama Dozen back at the Rap Roundtable. What's good, family?
I'm real Rap Roundtable alumni. I was at the table first.
Facts.
But much
that
love.
Is a fact.
Thank y'all for having me.
There's a lot of followers that might not remember the table, man.
Yeah, I mean, in fact,
they wasn't there for the table.
It wasn't there.
Pre-show, like he told us as well, he was the last guy at the table before we moved over to the fancy furniture. Dom closed it up, you know what I mean?
Yes,
with bars too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That don't happen a lot.
Nah, don't. I mean, it's a combination of we don't want to put guys on the spots and some guys don't want to rap. But shout out to Dom. Dom was open to rap. Dom is a real rapper at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
100%.
What it is though? How you been, family?
Everything cool, man. Just building, staying creative, staying motivated. You know, it's a very great time for New York.
Yes.
You know, I feel like about to have a real resurgence. For sure.
I'm glad you said that because that's something that we've been talking about for months now. We feel like, you know, the artistic taste of people kind of leans East Coast, even if they don't want to admit it. The shit that you chasing, the drug you looking for, it stems from New York City. And even some of the guys, and even Buffalo, we not leaving you out in Rochester and Syracuse, so on. New York,
Shut up.
We can include the whole state.
The entire state of New York.
Jersey, if you want to come along for a ride too.
Matter of fact, saying, you know what? The tri-state area. And Philly too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We understand that the taste of people of veering back east. We're not hating on no other region, but we notice now what's going on right now. So that's a great point. But let's focus on Dama Dozen right now. We're going to get right into this, man.
Yes, sir.
You were, for all intents and purposes, a completely different guy the last time we spoke to you on this platform. Whether it was on stream or in studio, you've essentially rebooted and rebranded yourself. So I'd like to know, and I'm sure the chat would like to know as well, like, why did you decide to essentially clear the decks and reset everything that we know about Dama Dozen?
Well, I feel like back in the day, you know, being signed to Warner Brothers at 19 and being like a very much suited up Frankie Lyman type of performative act, like with a bow tie and suit. You know, I kind of felt like being from a church environment, I kind of just fell right into that lane of like almost the WB frog. Like I was on Warner Brothers and I was just, you know, tap dancing for, you know, the man, essentially just on some trying to chase a dream type shit. And you know, I feel like that's what kind of Dama Dozen was, you know, the WB frog. So like in this era, I felt like an ego death was kind of necessary.
Okay.
You know, looking at things like the smoke and mirrors within the industry, you know, seeing things for what they are and just getting a different understanding of life in general, just wanting to have a different approach, wanting to have more connection than just having people kind of like, praise you over your skill and shit. It's more about like, yo, who's the person? You know, my name Donovan Malik Blocker. You know, that's a black ass name.
Facts.
You know,
you apply for the job black. You know what I mean? Offer it.
You know, so it's like, it was just more about just getting to me and more and less of, you know, the performative energy of trying to be in the game and trying to be such a star. And, you know, because I feel like me, myself, and the things I have to say and my approach when it comes to music is enough. Like, I don't need to be chasing anything. It's kind of like I do appreciate the path, but
Right.
at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't need to be chasing anything. So I feel like, yeah, it was time to get rid of like the old dime a dozen. I feel like it's more Donovan, it's more dime. You know,
Like, would you say what led up to that decision? Was it a situation of anger or frustration as far as like what that current normal was before you decided to shake things up, or you just felt generally within yourself it's time to change, period?
well, interestingly enough, when I was on Warner Brothers, there was a merger between Warner Brothers Records and Atlantic.
Yep. That merger did a lot of damage that doesn't get talked about.
Oh yeah, a lot of people don't even know about it. You know, so it's like a lot of the urban acts ended up on Atlantic.
Got shelved.
New A&Rs, like, you feel me, shelved, basically. And it kind of reminded me of like how the WB, go back to WB and the Frog, UPN and the WB, back in the day, those TV channels had a merger and became the CW. You know, and a lot of the black sitcoms
got lost in the sauce.
Got lost in the sauce. So it's like, you know, this part of my career is just highlighting the erasure of, you know, black art. And just letting them know that, you know, the industry might have changed the channel, but, you know, the signal is still live.
Yeah. The signal is very loud. You've been very intentional as far as like that particular signal, right?
Yes,
but I guess for me, you know, and sometimes I get in trouble for thinking, not necessarily thinking for other people, but getting worried about them from afar in this internet landscape, right? Where everything is an algorithm. All four of us individually have our own algorithms, right?
Facts.
There wasn't any trepidation in that, like, I'm essentially wiping my old algorithm for essentially a new one, and now asking people to take this journey with you?
Well, in all honesty, as the ego death process was going on, I would say, like, you know, I turned 33 last year. You know, I felt like, you know, Jesus year. I'm like, okay, you know, rebirth. You know, things are just feeling like very much like, you know, I need to move forward in another direction or just a more positive direction. I feel like my old page, the Dime a Dozen page, real bad mind energy.
Really?
You know? Yeah. I had like random anonymous pages, like just, yo, you never be as good as Joey Badass.
Negativity.
Shit, like just random shit. Just
Haters.
like haters, just on some random shit, you know. You know, and I'm not to say that doesn't happen on other channels, but it was just very heavy on that page, you know, and you know, a lot of my past mistakes, a lot of my past DMs and conversations, blocks, and it was just a lot of just bad energy. I felt like I just needed a fresh start. And in all honesty, IG just kind of like flagged me for something, and I was just like, word? What happened? Oh yeah, integrity issues.
You don't even post nothing crazy.
I said, oh, it must be time.
Integrity
somebody
issues
flags you.
Is
Yeah.
wild.
You know what I mean?
That's mad vague.
Word,
Integrity
super
issues.
vague.
What does that mean?
And then it's like, can y'all, you know, be more specific? Oh yeah, due to our policy, we don't really get into the details of why we took the page down.
Jeez.
So I'm like, oh, it's time.
Oh,
It's
so
time.
basically a casual fuck you from Instagram. and
Yeah.
No explanations. All right.
And it's time. It's like, yeah. And I was already, I wasn't posting much. I was really on my live shit. It's funny because Hov,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't be on shit on Instagram to get flagged.
Right.
you see, I see Hov, he's doing his, he's like doing a live stream of all his videos and shit like that. You know, I was doing that shit from December, you know, kind of rolling this whole WD idea out, this WB11 parody flip. It's kind of like I'm taking my career and positioning myself as the WB Frog and presenting all these pieces of art that I put out during the years. And it's kind of like how Hov is like showing you all these videos he's done.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Somebody had to do it first, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, it's like a universal, like inspiring energy in the air. Somehow, I don't know. It's like, yeah, of course, like he's a legend, so he's gonna push his catalog. But I mean, I feel like I've been told, I've heard comments like underground Hov.
Yeah.
Like you've been on like this underground shit, this YouTube shit. Like people might not know, but the people who do know how much you put into this.
You're more
game.
of a forefather
Great song,
than
by the way,
underground
too.
when it comes to the digital space.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, so in this digital space, underground hove is kind of something I've been called. So yeah, that's like kind of my swag. Like I'm kind of pushing out, past content at the same time, letting people know what I've done. But I'm very much in a new energy.
Right.
You mentioned ego death a few minutes ago. Very fascinated by that whole term and concept. Walk us through that. Like, what does that look like to you, and how do you approach something like that in your own life?
I felt like
what does it mean to you?
Yeah, paying less attention to the things that might be perceived as like cloudy. Things that like, we supposed to be chasing certain things in this industry, supposed to be looking a certain way, more embracing like just natural, authentic energy, like not chasing no shit, just being on some, I need to be in this person's face because I need this look. I need this. It's kind of like, all right, let me let my music speak. Let me let my energy connect me with the people that are meant to be connected with me, not forcing anything. Because in the past, like the ego might convince you that you need to, do shit that you don't need to do. Like in the streaming age, I could become a streamer because I feel like, it's the streaming era and I need to stay relevant. Instead of being like, no, I'm a hip hop artist and I need to pay attention to what is going on in hip hop and strengthen my music and help out what's going on in New York and like talk about things that mean things to me, like not get into like the bullshit, like
not chase the algorithm.
Like and
try to direct the algorithm,
right? And most importantly, just keep New York in mind because it's like we need it. So like the ego death is just like, it's not about me for real. It's about the music. It's about the message. We got kids out here that's coming up on like bullshit. We gotta show them the difference.
Do you see a future, like a more widespread future where people follow your footsteps and say, because I honestly I already see it. Like I see people like this internet, Instagram shit, this TikTok shit, YouTube, like we create all this content and technically they own it. They can take our page down whenever they want. Like people are kind of opening their eyes. Do you see a future where more people like widespread are going to take a more holistic approach to it?
Yeah, I feel like that's like the next level of it because we're in an era where it's less about global superstars and more about like niche audiences. So, so now we're getting to the point where
low-key sabotaging the impact, but you continue to cook but I'm on some tinfoil shit with how they trying to dilute the culture by way of making it a niche thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it brings connection. It's kind of like an intimate vibe. Not to say that the intimate vibe can't expand, because it will, but then with the expansion comes fakes and motherfuckers that's just down riding on the bandwagon. So I feel like these niche audiences are building into something bigger. I don't feel like it's diluting it. Or I mean, it could be. You could be looking at it from another perspective, but I look at it like
don't let me encourage you because my glass be half empty. Don't listen to me. You know what I mean?
I look at it as grassroots. It's like, because even like starting a page over, it's like the people that tap back in, y'all are really connected with me.
So what you would say is whether on a micro level yourself and on a macro level the entire like landscape, you would say it's kind of a reset taking place in real time?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yes. In very different aspects of the game, different aspects of life. Just a reset. That's how it feels.
What I'm picking up on as well is like you're looking for something real and you're kind of tired of the fakes. Like what led to that? Like, have you been running into people, or is there anything you could speak to that made you be so kind of like now like you're really anti-fake? Is it just a matter of an amalgamation of things where it's just like, I'm tired of dealing with people who really don't have my best interests? Like what got you to this place where, I'm anti-fake, I want real energy around me at all times?
All right, well, let's get into a little bit of this project concept because like Wayne's Brothers. I say Wayne's Brothers, I bring that concept up. I have a song called Wayne's Brothers. Wayans Brothers was a TV show that kind of showed me what brotherhood is. You know, I didn't grow up with brothers myself. You know, in this industry is the closest I've had to brotherhood dynamic. So, you know, dealing with music industry niggas that you feel like it's supposed to be your brothers.
That could go either way.
You know, that say they love you, you know, that get in situations with you that you feel like it's supposed to be some level up shit and shit go left. You know, that these are my first brotherhood experiences. You know, so that might jade you a little, you know, you might get a little jaded, even
we supposed to be brothers.
Right. You know, so my Wayans Brothers and my guys who I felt like was supposed to be producing more, you know, box office films with me, you know, hit TV shows and sitcoms, you know, didn't work out like that. So, you know, these lessons just made me move different, you know. Yeah, you say a little bit jaded, but at the same time, it's more aware of like how fake energy could feel. So it's like, yeah, just anti-fake is more like, yeah, I don't want to be dealing with nobody that's not being genuine. It's more, you know, I've dealt with it before, so I see the signs and I kind of try to dodge it.
That makes sense. So you need to balance. We've been cooking over here. I know you.
I'm just waiting for my spot. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Speaking on your evolution and this restart, you know, like there's got to be some part of the process that stays the same in terms of creativity.
Oh yeah.
You know, in terms of the entire process of being an artist. For those who are laying under a rock who don't know, you rap and you sing. Very well, by the way.
Appreciate you.
What part is your favorite part of the creative process between like the writing, the rapping, the production, the finalization of the records, mixing, mastering? Some people just like the ambiance of the studio. What's the part that like brings you to life, kind of?
What brings me to life is bringing the song to life. It's about like, it's the process for real. But what's my favorite part of the process? I'm trying to think of that because I love like the ending. Like it's about like hearing something in your head and putting it on record just how you hear it. That's my favorite part. It's like, yo, I can hear that shit in my head just like this, and I laid it. Oh my God, yo, that's how I heard it, and that's how it's coming out, and it's hot. It's like, yeah, and that's how I know like I'm producing some fire out of my, you feel me, my skill set. So yeah, that's probably one of my favorite parts of the whole process. Like writing for me takes, I write all the time. It's just like, you know, I could be going about my day, write some notes to the side. But yeah, like when it gets down to that final moment of like, yo, I laid this and it sounds like it did in my mind. Or if it's different, sometimes it could come out better or different or worse, but I just like bringing that shit to life.
Are you in an ever-present state of writing, or do you just like wait to get to like the studio? How do you approach that?
I'm always thinking about bars and song concepts, but I do take the time to focus in and just be like, all right, like maybe not in the studio, just maybe at the crib. All right, like let me play this beat, sit down, write these few bars out. So yeah, like I'll take time just to focus in, and like I got this thing in my head where like I hear a beat once and then I can press stop on it and just keep playing it in my head. So I don't gotta, like I'll be in silence right into a beat.
Okay.
You know? So yeah, I'm kind of like a focused, meditative writer.
That's fire. So now, for those that are wondering, we've been talking on the periphery of this project, but we ain't really get into the project yet. So for those that don't know, what is the title of this project?
It's called WD Volume 1, but then like the working title, WD11, which is kind of like the channel. Like, you know, I'm kind of broadcasting through WD11, and yeah, so WD.
So with that, like how does what you've done as far as the YouTube streams and the messages you've put out, how does that like tie into what we're gonna get with the listening experience of this album?
Well, so if anybody had caught the streams in the beginning, which I remember like you were on the episode like, yo, Dom been rolling this shit out. It's been a minute, he's been seasoning it. But like, yeah, I've been just trying to like get off a concept like the ghost shows were kind of like the leaks. Like, so when I was working on the records, I made these 33-minute episodes, which are probably just so much to fucking consume from like the regular or somebody that didn't know me.
You're not
all.
even getting 3 verses anymore, Dom.
I know, you know,
You know what I mean?
I'll be trying to preserve some type of like, you know, golden age energy, but you know, I had 33-minute episodes that leaked like 4 of the songs off the album, maybe not as mastered as mixed, but leaked some of those songs in the beginning. It was called like Ghost Sodes. So it was kind of like I had like the Frog is Dead. It was kind of like a concept I was rolling with because it's like I'm killing that cool energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the Frog is dead. So, you know, Ghost Sodes were kind of like, okay, these are things that the Frog did. You know, these are music videos, maybe unreleased music videos, old freestyles. So it was like maybe 4 or 5 episodes of Ghost Sodes showing you past stuff. So I was kind of like shedding this old skin, you know, just like, yo, this is me in the past, but like we about to get into way better shit, way more advanced shit, and I'm giving you a preview in the beginning. So that's what the streams were. You know, I let them run on YouTube until they cut me off. I was rapping on Drake beats and shit, so they was like, nah, you can't do that. Yeah, so I'm showing them old freestyles and shit. They're like, nope, you can't rap on that. But yeah, so that came doing the lives, and then it came to a point where I wanted to start releasing this mastered joints. So I released like Wayne's Brothers as a full single. You know, I released Parenthood, which I did a quick tweak on it, like, well, a new tweak. Sounds mastered, sounds way bigger. Shout out to Curtis King. He's featured on that joint.
Salute.
Okay.
Yeah, so it got Curtis King on the album. But yeah, so I put out a few joints, and the latest joint, Do Over / Happily Ever After, Unhappily Ever After. So basically, with the album, I'm naming the songs after shows off the WB.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, yeah, I'm presenting the.
So we fully in concept mode.
That's fire.
Yeah, so Wayans Brothers is out right now, and
so you got Wayans Brothers,
Honeymooners.
What else?
Honeymooners is out too. Yeah, that dropped in the beginning of the year. That was like a Lucy, like. That's
because they used to do the reruns on WB.
Yep, on WB every year on New Year's. So I dropped that on New Year's.
See, I'm just thinking strictly black shows.
When my uncle came to the country, bro,
but yeah,
I had an uncle. He came from Guyana, I think like 95. And this man used to be up watching the Honeymooners every night. I'm talking about dying laughing. Like I guess because I was young and just didn't know it. Like, what are you laughing at? But then when I watch it now, like the New Year's joints, I'm like, oh, you gotta have life experience to get the shit. So it's like thinking about Honeymoon, it just made me feel mad nostalgic. Uncle used to be. I'm talking about dying out the chair, like crying, laughing. Like, well, this shit is not funny, bro. But it's hilarious.
But you watch
now it's hilarious. I get it 100%. But like, I guess with everything for me, I'm a big process oriented person, right? So for me, it's like I could talk to a rapper and he'll drop a tape, then he'll be like, all right, my next mixtape is coming out in 3 months. And he'll drop it and he'll just say, I got some beats and I put it together. You know what I mean? Woo, woo, woo. You know what I mean? But like this particular project from you is like well thought out. Again, we talking about top of the new year. We in July now, bro, at the time of this recording. When y'all see this, it's gonna be August. But at the time of this recording is August. It's July, right? That means that when we first got the stream, you had this idea long before. This ain't some shit you just thought of and you just threw it out there. Like how did that come together? What got into your brain to where you said, I'm gonna do this continuous YouTube stream and put it everywhere and it's gonna look like this? It has a very specific and distinct look. It's kind of unique. Cause you sat on it. Like you ain't tell nobody what you was gonna do. This ain't just show up on December fucking 15th and you dropped it on the 1st, nigga. So like when did this come to mind and when did you actually put it into action? And did you do the work? Like, did you have a guy like put the stream together, or is this your entire brainchild and your hands was on everything?
Oh yeah, this is all me.
Okay.
But I've always had the idea of, like, before even coming into the game, like growing up, being named Dime a Dozen, I was like, yo, I want to have a project named World Dominations. World Domination. That was like my little immature, like, yo, like that's gonna be the name of my album.
That's crazy, bro.
And you know, as I grew older, like it never didn't fit for this project, and then fit for that project, then fit. And I was like, this next project, I'll be rocking suits. Like I want to tell the story of the frog. Like I feel like I felt like the frog back in the, like with my suits I was rocking out. Like maybe I should do that. And then it hit me. I'm like, damn, WD, World Domination. and then like I don't even really put world domination out there because WD means way more to me now. You know, it could be like Wounded Dreams.
So it's a happy accident, you would say?
Happy accident, wise decisions. You know, Warner's Dead or Walking Dead. You feel me? It's like WD just so much. It's like it's so much more than world domination. You know, and world domination meant different things to me as it evolved as well. It's like world domination to me now is kind of like self mastery.
Yeah,
it's like mastering Dime. You know, who is Dime? Like what's his best traits? Like what to put out there is like and that's kind of what this era is. So WB to WD. It kind of just made sense. It kind of just hit, and I was like, "Oh, word, yeah, that's it."
Now that's tough because again, it's like we always focus on the final work. Like, this is the final product. This is tough, but I'm like, for him to do this and be that thoughtful about it, even like sonically, like the music sounds a little bit different. I'm like what got into this guy? You know what I mean? That's part of the reason why I hit you when I hit you. I'm like, yo, what's up with this album? When it's dropping now? Because like you've been seasoning it. You know what I mean? It's been cooking up and matriculating. When we gonna get that? Because now I need to see what the finished product is gonna be because I'm curious. You've done your job to pique the curiosity of people who care about that type of shit, and I think that's fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Make sure y'all pull up. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some pain.
What's been the biggest change in your approach?
Yeah, good question, Sen.
During this process,
I was gonna mention that I take mixing and mastering so much more seriously. You know, I've like even last time I came up here, Ghetto Olympics 3. I ended up going back into that project and doing the deluxe just to enhance the mixes and the masters, because I'm in the field where I'm competing with the fucking Kanye West of the world and shit. It's like, a nigga gonna play Beautiful Morning, you know what I'm saying? And then if that chicken don't sound as good as it need to sound next to it, they're gonna skip that shit on. They're not gonna feel like they felt like when they heard Beautiful Morning, you know? So it's like I'm in the mixes. It's like you want to put me on a Serato, my shit got to be hitting the way it's supposed to hit.
Do you have a hands-on approach?
Yeah,
absolutely. It's almost overly intentional to where you can't even pass it off to like a sous chef on this shit.
I'm there. You feel me? I'm sitting next to home. You feel me? Like mastering engineers. Like it's videos of me just sitting in the studio, just zoning out, just listening.
Are we getting that? Is there gonna be some footage tied to this?
Yeah, we got all that. And bro, I ain't playing. Book of Dime. The new IG is Book of Dime. Book of DYME. And that's not, that's not a coincidence. Like I'm really writing a book. So and it's gonna start with the booklet of the project.
Okay.
Because these songs, this is not a gimmick. It's WB songs are named after the shows, but the songs go deeper into like my life. Like we're talking about like real concepts and real things, like the Wayans brothers, like we spoke about. This is about like my real brotherhood situations within like me and my old band, and how we split up and being on Warner Brothers and having people that I thought were brothers on that label and splitting up, do-over. These are like a real relationship. You feel me? That I feel like I wanted to do over, but it's like I might fuck around and do the same shit. So it's like I'm just taking these shows as inspiration to write about my story.
Would you say that? I'm sorry if y'all were gonna ask a question. I apologize.
Yeah, I got after you.
Would you say that this is almost like a re-debut in a lot of ways?
Oh yeah, I'm a new artist again. I'm a new artist again.
That makes sense because it feels like you're with your decision to be a little more forthright as far as who you are individually. Like whatever happened before almost don't even count anymore. Like you can stream it, appreciate it, but like it feels like it's something else is going on right now.
It was funny because I was like, damn, like I'm Dime a Dozen, like people know me as Dime a Dozen, and I did that back in the day too, like for the searches to be, accurate. Like if you put DYME, that shit gonna pop up. Yeah. But lately I've been thinking of like, damn, like how Nori had Noriega and he had NRE. I was like, DYME? And then it's like, I was thinking like an acronym, like, did you miss everything? Like,
that's fire.
That's the next album title. Shit.
That's fire.
WD
Okay.
Volume 2. Did you
Wrong
miss
with that.
everything? Shit me?
I was actually about to ask you if you were gonna just use your government as your artist name, Donovan, Malik Blocker, Donovan. I mean, it's all. But DYME is.
Yo, Donovan, like, I'm about to call you Donovan. Yo, Don, you Jamaican gang?
Nah,
because Donovan Malik is like ultra Jamaican.
I'm from Crown Heights, so you know.
You know what I mean?
My dad name was Donald.
Didi, I love you, but you know Donovan and Malik.
Yeah, for sure. My dad,
like a Delroy or some shit.
Delroy.
My dad.
There used to be a spot called Delroy's. When I was working with Chills, was a spot right off of Flatbush that we used to go to called Delroy's. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah, my dad was very influenced by Jamaican culture. So they called him Donovan. You know, so I'm Donovan.
But DYME is fire.
That is fire.
Yeah.
Now we clipping that. You know what I mean? Volume 2.
Right,
that part right there. Now, you know,
Volume 2 can fuck around with UPN, no.
That part. Shit. Shit.
That is tough.
See, he think. He thinking.
Nah, see, because this is what great artists do, man. They just take bad situations, take mad lemons, and make lemonade, and then throw some tequila in there and make margaritas and get lit
and go bun.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Spliff.
Sheesh.
So in terms of where you've been, where you're going, you've been in this shit for a long time. You've seen a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the game, what's one thing you would change positively? Like one thing you want to see more of, and what's something you want to see a lot less of in the culture? Two-pronged question.
Speaking of culture, shout out to Culture United.
Shout out to the company, man.
TCM,
man. You know,
family.
Shout out.
A stream last night, a panel last night where lyricism was being discussed for over an hour. That's beautiful.
And we loved every second of that.
Yeah,
you know
that's beautiful.
Shout out to them guys, man.
We need more of that because, you know, just as important as this concept is and, you know, presenting it to the people, I understand that's important. We're in that game where it's like, all right, pitch this to me the right way so I can listen to it and get it and understand it and consume it. But the lyrics, you know, we just getting deeper into the songs, you know, it's like we want to know what these lyrics are about. You know, we want to, keep lyrics at the forefront. That's something that I feel like is important, and I feel like I want to see more of. Less of, I don't know. You can't escape clip culture.
Yeah.
But maybe less clip culture. But I mean, I get it though, because everybody don't got the time. You feel me? They take in that clip, and you know they'll have their opinion from there. But it's like, that's just a downside of the thing.
There's people that don't have the time, but there's people that do have the time and are just lazy.
That too.
True.
You know, but you got to deal with both.
Yeah.
In this game, so it's like in this era. So I would love less of that, but more lyrical talks, more focus on the music.
Fire.
I like that. That's a great answer because that leads into my next question. Everything about you is talking about like, you know, a level of truth going forward. Like you're like, let's get rid of the bullshit. Let's get rid of the filters. Let's just keep it real. You know, as Nori would say, let's keep it real. You know what I mean? You understand that?
Water.
You know, I've pulling the curtain back a couple of times. I've reached out to Dom about certain things and like, yo, what's going on with that? You know what I mean? I don't talk to Dom frequently, but I send little beacons when I'm curious about some shit. I'm just gonna go directly to the source. You know what I mean? And that being said, we gotta ask the question because we don't want the chat to get like, y'all didn't ask the question. You know, you've questioned the realness. And in some cases, the fraudulence attached to this guy being Joey Badass, right? For this is not necessarily me because we've already spoken about it. I know the answer already. For those that want to know, like it's clear that you've taken issue with some of the things he said and some of the things he's done. Where are you at right now as far as Joey Badass is concerned?
I just feel like some things he's done in the public space with just in general has just been a little bit hypocritical. You know, I respect hip hop and I feel like as New York artists, we should just uphold a certain standard.
Okay.
It's been many times where I feel like he's kind of like, well, let's go back to the beginning a little bit.
Let's do it. Story time with
We
Dom.
got time.
Rewind selector.
Sheesh. All right, so my name is Donovan Malik Blocker. I was a rapper, like in my school, heavy. Like I really came into my school and shot a video called Shorty's a -10 and filmed random people, women, well, female girls in my school, and had them covering up their face and made a song, Shorty, cover up your face for your boy. Shorty's a -10. Came into school, so I know about how to tick people off. I know about how to go viral and things like that, and to chase a certain thing and just be creative and piss people off, you know. And I'm sure like lyrics still to this day probably getting under people's skin. But yeah, that's kind of how I started, like as a menace ass high school rapper, putting his posters all over the school. And I met this guy, Capital Steez, that was an underclassman.
R.I.P.
You know, and he told me, yo, everybody deserves a chance. As someone who was a person who didn't really rap out loud, very wise, but skilled, but never really jumped into ciphers like that. Capital Steez was somebody that read me his raps on a low, on some shit like, yo, Dom, you writing something? Yo, let me counter that rap. And let me, you know, he says building his skill up in private with me, you know, and you know, he began to speak up, get his jump into ciphers. There's footage of us, you know, on YouTube, spitters, me and him going back and forth in the high school yard at Morrow, you know. So Capital Steez was my boy, and after I left Morrow, Pro Era started. You know, Joey was around at that point, and he was inspired by me and Steez.
Yeah.
But at a point, him and Steez got together and started Pro Era, and I had signed my Warner Brothers deal, and you know, I had left the school for a little while, met back up with Steez. Steez was a whole another guy. When I linked back up with him, had dreads, dealing with crystals and things like that. Very
metamorphosis.
very spiritual. And I was like, yeah, let's do a song. Like we was cool in high school, because in all honesty, we was kind of having like a rap feud. Like I felt like I brought him up, and he got, you know, flashy on me on some shit. Like,
he found his footing. You know what I mean?
You be like, I'm better than you, bro. I'm like, what?
You can't fuck with me no more.
Right?
You know what
like, nigga, I'm the boss now or some shit. Like, yo,
how much time had passed
from when us collabing, or
like between y'all connection and when you got the deal?
Now when you're reconnecting,
we had met and connected in the past. What was that? Maybe like 2010, 11.
It was like you said, high school.
Yeah, high school. 10,
okay.
Yeah, so in high school, like he was a sophomore, I was a junior, so that was maybe like 2010.
Okay.
And then maybe 2 years after we linked back up.
2 years, okay.
2 years. So yeah, like we was in high school, and then I got my deal like 19.
That's not a lot of time.
It's not. But he changed a lot. You know,
in high school years, it don't.
In high school years, it's a lot. You're right.
It could be
you're
6
right.
months, and
you're right.
Yeah, he changed a lot.
School half break.
I seen a student coming. I told you the story about the kid who left Blood and came back Crip.
Yes.
So I done seen it.
Comedy.
I done seen it.
What?
Yeah,
but we're not gonna get into that on there. That's a private thing. Carry on, Don.
So yeah, you know, we end up linking back up. I had my Warner deal. They had started Pro Era. So, you know, I know Joey from maybe in the ciphers, being a younger guy, jumping in, you know, just early. Like I hadn't seen him like spit like a full verse back in the days when I was seeing him rap. But I had left, and I guess him and Steez were working, you know. So I'm like, oh yeah, Survival Tactics was out at the time. So I'm like, oh bro, yeah, y'all dope. Tough. You know, let's do a song. So invited them to the studio. I'm working with Plain Pat at the time. You know, me like Warner Brothers Records. We got the deal, and I'm like, yo, let's do a song. Swank Sinatra. You know, Swank Sinatra was like a word I always said in high school and shit, and we kind of like all said it. Kind of was like the anti-swag,
right?
Swank Sinatra, like Swank, you know. And yeah, we did that track. You know, shot the video for it, 12/12. So like our connection, me and Joey's connection was always really Steez, you know. And after he passed, you know, things got a little bit like weird because I would be on some shit like, yeah, you know, pass, but we can still connect and maybe do some homage. Maybe Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival's coming up. Maybe we can jump on stage, do Spank Sinatra. Yo, let me hit my people up. Oh yeah, nah, I don't think we should do that. Oh, okay. I bet. Okay, you know, and then at a point, like me and my young self on some shit like, I know where you came from. On some shit like, yo, bro, like you feel away or something? Like, I don't know why you acting like that. Oh, no, I don't. Like, no, we good. Like, you know, I always be promoting Spank Sinatra like that, but like I don't feel like you got enough promotion for us to work together.
Wow.
That's what he said? Yeah. That's crazy.
Nigga went Hollywood on nigga.
Wow.
Shit me.
I was like, word. Okay, well.
So in translation, you not lit enough.
Right.
Okay.
And yeah, and it's after Caesar's passing. And my thing was just really like, just do it for Steve. It's not about me and you working together because I'm like, no, we both. I got a deal, first of all.
Right.
And like,
I get paid to rap. So.
Right.
Right. You ain't the only one.
You know, and he's like, yo, you just don't got enough promotion. And I was just like, yeah. You know, I always kept that in mind. But yeah, I kind of just moved on from that because I was just like, yo, he's on some weird shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on with him now. He kind of invited me on the Steez Day festival. I guess he was thinking about it more. And he was like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, Dimes did do this and that. Let me put him on the Steez Day festival. You know, he did that. I got on stage, rocked out for Steez. But then over the years, it's kind of just been like weird back and forths. And I feel like at one point, there was like an article out there that stated that Steez's family didn't rock with Pro Era or Joey, you know, and me and him didn't have like a real like clear communication, but like his Steez's sister and like family members would be hitting me up like, yeah, like words like they're getting bullied, things like that, and I'm just like, what is that about, you know? And of course, like Steez being my man's. I'm gonna be alert, and me not knowing him like that, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, well shit. I if y'all saying that, y'all don't got no reason to say that, so right. I believe y'all. You know, so there was an article that came out. I retweeted the article. Man, Pro Era niggas on my head. Why would you do that? Yo, you trying to take food out our mouths? I'm like, word. Sheesh. Like, think about it more now.
Internet is crazy, man.
You know, and it's just like.
You can see both sides of the argument.
Yeah. At this point, you feel me? And I'm like, okay, I get it. You know, but I feel like if we had clear communication, which it don't seem like he gets on this real elitist shit. Like, yo, I'm up here, so I don't really. From the beginning, like that comment is elitist. You don't have enough promotion.
Right.
It's like, bro, we come from you sending me songs and being like, bro,
like I know you.
You're my mentee's mentee. You feel me? You know, so it's like okay. And so I guess from there, like I'm on some fucking shit. Like, nigga, you can't fuck with me. So any Joey shit came up, it's like, oh, word, Peter Rosenberg, him having the conversation online. Oh, yo, I need to be on the radio. I need to be on Hot 97. I just released Big Dusty. Peter Rosenberg, like, yo, that's not a radio record. And I'm like, well, this is. Like, I'm throwing my records in there, keeping the music. Yo, this is my shit. You know, and he's on some shit like, yo, fuck out of here, nigga, on the timeline. So it's like little back and forths over the years. But that didn't really mean anything to me. It's just like, I'm being competitive. You was on some weird shit, so I'm gonna stay competitive because how could you, my nigga? It's like, all right, like, let's see. Like, let's make this music and let's keep it going. And yeah, at some point, he had gave me flowers on like a podcast, was just like on Smoke Distance podcast, was like, yo, Dama doesn't really inspire me. Like, I used to see him in the hallway doing his thing, and he made me start a YouTube page. And I saw that clip. I'm like, oh, okay.
Shout out. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. And I posted it, salute. Like, yo. And he was like, yo, Dom would see me in the hallway and be like, yo, what's good? So I quoted this shit like, yo, what's good? And I put prayer hands. And he got in the comments like, you know what's good? I need my fade.
Wow.
Like, yo, we could have got
sharp left turn.
Right. And
wow,
man.
You know,
so let me ask you this because I'm curious. This is a question I don't know the answer to. Post all of these things that we've seen on the socials and things that you've alluded to in the past. Has there ever been a time where you two have gotten together, whether it's text message, phone conversation, in person, where y'all got to speak, post everything kind of going left, where y'all have a good or a clearer understanding of what's going on?
No. The first ever conversation we had, we were young as hell. And it was because like I felt like he was being shady after shit was going on. Like I was like, yo, bro, like, you know where we come from. Like, why are you acting like that? Oh, no. That's when he was like, yo, I promote Swank Sinatra all the time. But I kind of felt the energy of where shit was shifting anyway. So it was like, I felt it, but I didn't know how to express myself or even ask the right questions on what was going on. So from back then, it's been kind of weird. And that was like our real last conversation. Any other time, we were on the Wu-Tang set. I was on Wu-Tang Hulu.
The Hulu show.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were on the set together, you know, and I saw him. And I felt like we were gonna have a conversation there. We could have, but I looked him in his eye when he was like walking to go do his scene, and he just looked down and kept walking. I was like, they can't look me in my eye. But then he got online and was like, I was gonna fuck up my bag for you. I came to your trailer afterwards, and I was trying to come see. I was on set for hours. So it's like he does a lot of public shit, you know, and then makes it feel like, yo, Dom, you just want to beef with me to clout chase. No, I'm trying to correct. Like, you got a fan base that's going to believe the bullshit that you're saying, you know? So when I'm trying to, you know, clear the air, set the shit straight, it's not about clout chasing. It's about, my nigga, this is what it is. Like, niggas don't know that Steve's mentored him and I mentored Steve's. That's real shit. So for a nigga to be talking about, oh, Dom is jealous, or Dom, like, nigga, you feel me?
Well, you know what? Not to jump in, but you know, because we talked about it before the cameras turned on. We know how the public perceives and receives information.
That's the thing.
So they'll look at it as, Dom is jealous because like Joey's where he would like to be. Like,
right,
you
but
know what I mean?
Joey is the one that's putting out these bold statements. You know, well, first of all, that's a bipolar ass statement to be on some shit like, hey, you inspired me, but in the comments, I need that fade. You could have just let that shit rock. You didn't even have to.
That's a DM. If you really want to take it.
I sent him my address in the DM and my number, and I didn't get a response. So it was like, what's that?
What's that?
He didn't even hit you
What's
with
that?
the
What's
LOL.
that, brother?
No LOL at the end.
Yeah. He was just addressing everything in the public. That's what.
You know what it is? What's good has many interpretations, though. You know what I'm saying? I just thought about it.
He said, I need my fade, though. You know what I mean?
Nigga, like, what's good? It's like, what's good, family, or what's good?
Hands on it.
You would, hey man, maybe unique saw it a different way.
You know, it's funny. It was around like the prime of like 2020 unique energy.
Yeah.
So he said, yo, you know what it is with me, Vato. I'm like, yo, you act like unique.
You had to get in character, maybe. Man.
I'm really in character in my comment.
Oh shit!
I'm like, bro, what's this? Because we could have hopped on the phone.
That's crazy.
You know.
You know what I'm curious about? And this is related but kind of unrelated. This is more like,
well, before you ask that question, because I got one more super related. I don't want to take us too far off course. Based on everything you said, is that why when the thing last year took place where he ended up battling Ray Vaughn and was calling for Kenny, that you kind of got annoyed by the whole thing?
That's a whole nother situation.
All right, we'll leave it alone. Go ahead, Sen. We'll leave that alone.
We can talk about that too, but
okay.
But taking it back, I guess, to those high school days, you know, you and Steez linking up, RIP to Capital Steez, by the way.
Yes, sir.
And then Joey Badass, them forming Pro Era, but you was in the mix, so you were there. I've always been curious about that era of those artists specifically. Because before we had Griselda, we had like
Beast Coast.
Beast Coast, Pro Era, all that, right? And it always, I always wondered, like, it's 2011, 2012. What is inspiring these kids to take it back to the rawness of my era, our era. You know what I mean? And not following the trends of whatever's happening in the mainstream or whatever's happening in, with the blog era. Like they really took, like you mentioned, Survival Tactics. That record was raw, bro. So, yeah, I've always wondered, like, what made them, like, if you was there and if you happen to know, what was that inspiration behind taking it back to that rawness?
Well, I wasn't personally around like Pro Era per se when they did like those records. Like I'm not. It gets misconstrued all the time. Like I'm a Pro Era member. Like I left the school by the time Pro Era started. I kind of probably inspired Pro Era to fucking become Pro Era.
Yeah.
But being around them, like I could tell like they were just very much lyrically inspired by like the 90s shit. It's being with Steve's, that he was just well, even like Doom, Steve's really put me on the Doom. Like ironically, our first song writing together was over him and Danger Mouse, a beat called Monkey Suit.
Okay.
And we ended up being Spitter Spitters. That was like the song that we rapped out in the cypher. It's on YouTube still. But yeah, the original beat was Monkey Suit. So like he was just very much into just like lyrical rappers, just like just out of ordinary, just spitters. So yeah, I know personally Steve's is my man. Like I don't really know none of the Pro Era niggas like that. They was like upperclassmen coming up in school. Steve's was the guy that came next to me and was, you feel me? We was in the studio together. We was writing together. That was my man.
You feel like Steve's was like the
architect,
the spirit. You know what I mean? The soul of that movement.
By far,
yeah.
By far,
yeah.
It doesn't exist because he's not here. They can't carry that.
Is that part of your energy too, where you feel like because of your relationship with Steve's, you feel like almost protective of his legacy?
Yes.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm the only person that's still on that type of timing. A motherfucker might be the rest in peace out with Steve, but are y'all following his message? Are y'all embodying his energy? Like I be feeling like the spirit of Steve sometimes. Like y'all niggas like
I actually know the nigga or knew him, rest in peace, of course. But like it's a different energy when you stood next to a person as opposed to.
And I know what he represented. And then even at the end of his life, you feel me? He was on some shit like, do you ever feel like out of place in this Beast Coast shit? That's the type of conversations he would have with me, like, because motherfuckers was taking over their whole movement. You got niggas.
Well, Joey became the face of it.
Right, and that's a perfect example why. You feel me? Not even why. The perfect example of the takeover. You got somebody's coming through on some shit like, yo, this the nigga. It's like, how you telling the leader of the crew that this is the nigga? And then he gotta just be on some shit like, all right, well, maybe I'm not cute enough. Maybe I don't got the look. you feel me? And these are real shit. Like, these are real conversations, And it's like, bro, my God's not here. And it's like, where's the movement? Like, y'all had so much respect for his movement. Y'all wanted to keep it up. Oh, did y'all just keep it up because it was lit? Like, it was lit at the time. And it's like, nah, my nigga, he changed my life. You feel me? For me, him telling me he inspired, him telling me I inspired him to him inspiring me for life, like on some, put me on spirit science, spirituality, period. Like shit that I never even looked up. Like he's like, yo, look into this, bro. Like, yeah, this guy, and he got in too deep into it himself to the point where I feel like he didn't even want to really even be here, and it makes me just be careful when it comes to the spirituality shit, and even when it comes to like teaching, because like that era was very much third eye shit, astral projection, like niggas was jumping straight into some indigo child shit, but it's like a lot of niggas didn't know what they was getting into, and I feel like I got a responsibility to carry on the legacy but still warn people on how it really could get.
All right, so let's bring everything full circle with this. Is part of what you're doing now with WD and your search for realness kind of tied to the real relationship you had with Capital Steez that you feel has been homogenized and become fake by way of other people?
I mean, it's part of it. It's just a part of me at this point, because that's just one of my anchors at this point. Just keeping his name alive however I can, and just his message for real. Because it's like that shit just dwindles every day, and it's like because music is taken down. There's no answers about certain things. It's like, bro, and then people come to me like, yo, where's King Capital? It's like, I can't even tell you. You know, like, where's his album? It's supposed to come out. Niggas got up on stages in front of his fans and was like, yo, the album coming out this summer and shit. It's like, where's the answers? Niggas want to fight me, but don't got no answers for Steez?
Deep shit, bro.
That's tough. On a positive note,
Yeah.
let's change the tenor in the room before we wrap up. Couple of things. First and foremost, how did they come together with you ending up being a character in that Deaf Soldier short film? That was a pleasant surprise. You know what I mean?
That's that nigga right there.
Not only does he act, does he sing it and rap, but he also acts. How did that come together?
Oh, you know, shout out to Coach. Shout out to Coach Bombay
man.
Grams, as I know you for real.
Grams.
Family.
Grams escaped from New York.
Oh, you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my guy. I know for years. Yeah, so Grams just randomly, Coach randomly just hit me up one day. Was like, "Yo, we got this film. Like, and you just came to mind. Like, you know, I know you act. We needed somebody to play this part randomly." And I had like hurt my leg recently and I was just like coming off an injury. But I'm like, fuck it, like. And he called me up, like, this would be a dope opportunity. He told me about Weebay being in the shit.
Yeah. Bro. He told us niggas to pull up, so I'm gonna pull up, but I ain't know it was all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I gotta do a scene with Weebay, and he did the fucking, in my scene with me.
Yeah. Moon Knight Marauder shit.
That's a classic. So hopefully, you know, like I put that shit on Sundance Film Festival. Shout out to Deaf Soldier. Shout out to Bang. Shout out to the whole social media.
Yeah, shout out to the family, man.
That's a fact.
I mean, that's one thing I was saying. I was telling Don before we recorded. Is just like, you know, I'd rather not chase clout. I'd like to make connections, because then through making the connections, you realize how almost everything is connected. You know what I mean? Who knows this person, or like even the story with Coach and how like Deanie was like best friends with Coach's brother. When we first interviewed Rome, like Coach is looking at Deanie and Deanie looking at Coach like, "What's up?" And he was like, "Well, I know you from." And then they put it together. It was like, "Oh, this world is small, bro."
Like that.
Yeah, it is, man.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to my nigga Chaz.
That part right there, and from there it was up. Like, oh shit, I'm sandbox shit. You feel me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fire. But you know, before we wrap, I told you we're gonna do, you know, a little new segment, a little rapid fire. We like conversational energy at the Rap Round Table, but we know social media likes the fun stuff too. So we're gonna try to do the fun stuff. You know what I mean?
The fun and quick stuff.
Yes.
The fun and quick stuff. You know what I mean? It's like sex. Pause. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's fun and quick. You know what I mean?
God damn it.
It don't have to be an hour. Sometimes a good ass 5 minutes to get you doing a thing. You heard?
Hey, these are facts.
You feel me? So, boy, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions.
Let's get it.
Don't take too much time to think about it. Just give your honest answers, right?
So, at the hip.
Speaking of high school, in the midst of you becoming who you are, who was your favorite rapper in high school?
Eminem.
Eminem, great answer.
Wow.
Of all the summers you could think
Is
of.
it still? Sorry.
No, do you think? No? Okay, that's fair. Things change, you know, you mature.
Yeah.
You know?
I was really
Elevation.
like the Monster Mathers LP and some shitty LP.
Early M was an animal.
Yeah, he was fire. Say what you want about him, y'all, but he was that guy.
Alien.
Yeah.
All right. Of all the summers you can remember, what was your favorite rap summer? Like the tunes is hitting, the vibes is hitting. What year had you like, yo, I love this shit?
Probably the Hot Nigga Summer.
Oh, that's a good summer.
Man,
Underrated as time has gone along.
But damn, I might even need to go a little bit further. 2002. Mario. You can call me anytime you like.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
O2 was
Mad Hits was out, Baby Girl. You know, situation.
Was that the Superwoman summer with Fabulous and Lil Mo too?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Can't leave you alone.
O2 was an underrated year for the vibe.
Shout out to Mike Shorey.
Mike Shorey.
Oh, man.
What a
Come
time.
on, 2002 summer had some hits.
I was dating this shorty.
Oh, yeah, we're going back now.
Oh, man.
Early
and like it was just for that year, you know what I mean? It was good times. I don't want to digress too much.
Iconic.
Good times.
Speak your
Good
truth,
times.
but
Niggas
there's something
sweating
about
over there.
that year that all the tunes hit. And whenever they play back now, I'm like, oh, it takes
I feel like
right
Just
back
Give Me
to
the Light
02.
was out then.
underrated.
The Emery shit. Why don't we fall in love?
Oh my God. Shit, I fell in love that summer too. Shit. I got caught up that summer.
02 was crazy.
That's the summer. And I feel like I was probably like 10. And I remember that shit, bro.
Oh, crazy. All right. Now to get a little negative, just a tad bit. What is one unpopular rap opinion that you have?
Oh.
Unpopular rap opinion?
If you don't have one, that's okay.
I'm sure you have plenty of unpopular rap opinions.
Unpopular rap opinion? Yeah, I can't think of one off back. How unpopular?
Just give a rap opinion.
Something that you think is a certain way, but you know everybody else will be like, you're fucking bugging.
It don't have to be about a rap in particular. It could just be about the culture, the genre, whatever. It could be anything, quite frankly.
Genre, an album, a movement.
I don't want to diss drill music.
There it is. There it is. Moving on. So now I'm gonna name some rappers. We're gonna do, you know what I mean? You're gonna pick between the two of them, right? So we're gonna start it off.
Let's get it.
Mesa Cameron.
Cameron, because I just grew up on him. Killer.
Love Killer. I know how I feel about Killer already.
Killer. I bought a diplomatic immunity at what was it? FIE?
Classic. Argue with your dog.
You know, that's a fact. Double disc.
Here we go again.
Yo, you know
I bought Come Home With Me at Best Buy.
There you go. There you go. All right, Cameron or Fat Joe?
Cameron
or Method Man?
Cameron.
Damn. Cameron or Mos Def? Cameron or Talib Kweli? Cameron or Jadakiss? Jadakiss or SP?
Ooh, that's tough. But I'm personally Jadakiss.
Jadakiss or Fabulous?
Don't make me do that.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Big Brooklyn.
Freddie and Jason?
Jadakiss. I'm sorry, Fab.
It is what it is.
Love you, Fab.
And last but not least, for the 04 heads who might be watching, Jadakiss or Lloyd Banks?
Jadakiss.
So Jadakiss wins this round. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Little rapid fire
New York.
energy here.
I don't live in Miami.
On the rap round table. Dama doesn't. We appreciate you pulling up with the guys.
Yes, sir.
We're basically family these days anyway. You know what I mean? For those that live under a rock, let them know where they can find you on social media, where they can tap into the music, and when this new project is dropping.
Damn, I'm gonna reveal it today. It's probably gonna be out the week.
Of course.
All right, well, WD is out August 7th. Might be out today or maybe a little bit before, but August 7th is the date. You can find me on my new IG. It is Book of Dime. That's BOOK of OF DYME. Book of Dime. That's my new Instagram. And everywhere else, you know, Dime a Dozen, how you spell it regularly. I got a site that is dymenyc.com. And yeah, everywhere else, Dime a Dozen. That's DYMEADUZIN. But the live control room for me right now and where I'm promoting everything fastest, quickest, you'll get it earliest is Book of Dime. Book of Dime. Follow me there.
This makes sense now.
Yes, sir.
Because I got a notification on Instagram that you follow me. I'm like, don't I follow, bro?
Whole new page.
Whole new page.
Dama Dozen tapping
Makes
into the rap
sense.
round table. Do you need a balance? Wrap this up for us, good brother.
You already know what it is, man. Shout out to the special guest, Dama Dozen. Family, happy to have you back. This ain't our first time, and it's definitely not our last time, man. Shout out to Jarvie. Shout out to Sincere. Shout out to Macito.
We're Macito!
Not here, but he's always with us. I'm Dean the Balance of the Force. Shout out Walt the Great. It's the Rap Roundtable. Ow!
Great interview. Shout out Dom a Dozen. You know what I mean? Great build with the homie Dom. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Based on the chat, it sounds like you guys enjoyed it a lot. So, you know what I mean? Well, we're going to wrap this up. We got a super chat that came in. Just going to give that a quick read. It's the homie Gmail talk once again. Salute, brothers. The best pod. Keep up the success. I wanted to know what's y'all top 5 summer anthems with the vibes. You know what? That's a whole episode, Gmail. We're going to do that next time we're on the air, whether it's in studio or on stream. Don't know yet. Maybe next Monday. We're going to put that 5 together. That's a good conversation. Chat, make sure y'all get involved in that. Whoever stuck around to the end, start throwing your suggestions in the comment section, and we'll compile that list next week or later this week, depending on what happens. If news breaks, we'll be back, right? Another super chat. 88 Spence at the buzzer. Dope interview. Appreciate you, 88 Spence. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I didn't even realize it. I hit send. I'm like, damn, we sat down with Dom for a whole hour. It didn't even feel like an hour-long conversation
at all
in real time. It was a great build with Dom, good energy. Like when you know the person and you got good conversations, you know you don't necessarily notice the time. It's only them terrible interviews when you start clocking like, let's get these dudes up out of here. You know what I mean? But once again, that new album drops this Friday. Dom told you better than we could ever tell you. We hope you appreciated the time. Shout out to Macito. Shout out to Dini. We are the Rap Roundtable. My guys to say the Rap Stop. I'm your boy Jov. Follow us each and everywhere, and we'll be back real soon. Peace.